No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round, what is it, round 12 today?
13?
No, round 12 today. It's got to be. It can't be round 13 already. We're jumping already. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 12. It's ridiculous. My name is Peter Parthimos, and I'm joined by You Beauty, Hume's very own goal-scoring machine, You Beauty Chiche. And we've got a big round. We just saw the under-16s go at it today. First time the under-16s have played the undercard to Series Futsal Men. It was quite a good start. It's going to take a bit of time to develop the youngsters.
Yeah, it's good to see them, a good opportunity to play in front of a crowd, on a Friday night, and it's good to see the youth, the future generations coming through. Some very talented youngsters that are going to be playing in the men's league surely soon enough. Some of them are already playing, so it's unbelievable. Yeah,
absolutely. Looking forward to it. A big card in front of us today. We've got the first game right now, right before us, about a minute away. Fitzroy, the Tigers, up against the Baldwin Stars. The SPT Baldwin Stars wearing the beautiful mitre white kits up against the Fitzroy Tigers, the Ultra Football Tigers. Two big companies there as well, backing up the two teams, Ultra Football and SPT. It's great to see. The crowd's going to come in slowly. It's going to be a massive night like it always is. We're really looking forward to the round 12 clashes. Your boys are playing last in what would be probably most likely the game of the round, which will be right at 10 o'clock between Hume and the champions Carlton. That game always delivers. Never underestimate those games. Big card on. Follow us. We're on YouTube. Let your friends know. And if you're out there listening to us and you're a club, share it on your fan page. Let all your fans know that you're playing at what time, and do the hard work, because it's not up to Series Futsal to let your fans know. It's up to you, the clubs, to let your fan know. Build your clubs. Keep on going, because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there, it might be a hobby and it might be a part-time job for most people out there, but that's how all of them started. That's how the personal computer started. That's how the rap industry, the R&B industry started. And many other sports like UFC all started as hobbies out of garages. So to say, this is a massive garage, and that's where we started from, and a lot still to come, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's come a long way, Peter. And the first game, as you were mentioning, Fitzroy up against Baldwin. Baldwin, back last of the table. Every game for them is crucial now. They need that 3 points every single week. They need to put the pressure on, and they just got to hope that Metropolitan drop points. Whereas we see also Fitzroy, who are in their relegation zone too, third last. They need those 3 points. They need to keep going. I don't think they want to finish in the bottom three. They want to finish in the top 5, play Foss Cup come the season end. So yeah, it's going to be a big game right here.
Massive. It never disappoints, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're about 30 seconds away from the kickoff of round 12. We'll be right back right after these small announcements. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria. All right. Whoa, welcome back, and we're ready to go. First game of round 12, the Tigers versus the Stars. The Ultra Football Fitzroy yellow machine here versus the white, the SPT Mitre Baldwin Stars. The You Beauty Chichek, his bar, here right by my side as the ball almost goes there. You Beauty, what do you reckon about this one? Do you reckon the Baldwin Stars can upset the Fitzroy Tigers?
Yeah, honestly, both teams come back off a loss, so they want to make up for lost ground. Fitzroy just falling short against my mob, losing 4-0 and coming back losing 4-3, very, very close game. And on the other hand, Baldwin Stars losing to a strong Metropolitan,
yes,
earning their first 3 points of the season. I'm pretty sure both the coaches were pretty firm with their team talks. They both need these 3 points, and I think they're going to put everything in there tonight.
Absolutely, there's nothing going to be left over here. That's for sure. Points are a premium here. Both teams, respectively, one after the other. Fitzroy in 6th spot, 12 points, and Baldwin in 8th, just same equal points as Metropolitan in 7th. 8th being last, obviously, and not much separating them, although Fitzroy in the relegation zone, 5 points, 6 points separating from the Western Wolves. We'll put the ladder up on the Facebook page, so if you want to see it, it will be up there shortly. But there's a lot to play here for Fitzroy. They want to make sure they keep that distance away from the relegation. They're in relegation right now, but they want to keep the heat on Western Wolves.
Yeah, definitely, because one game in their favour and they're just 3 points behind, and definitely they're going to play Western Wolves once again. So can't take it easy. Every single week for every team right now is a final. Whatever you're achieving for, is it top 2, top 5, or is it staying out of relegation? So every team needs to be focused and play with all they've got.
Absolutely. We're going to bring the team to you. Chiche, if you can just give us a bit of a name call if you get stuck. Start with the Fitzroy team.
Yep, no worries. Fitzroy, in goals, we've got the youngster Alexander Richatelli, great upcoming keeper. And on the ball, we've got Llewellyn Stone, who plays Elias Parfenmos, who plays the ball to Scott Rogan, back to Llewellyn Stone. And our final player is Corey Sewell, who we call the Coconut Tree.
Big coconut. Yes.
And for the Baldwin Stars, we've got Valan Abraham in goals. I struggle with this team all the time.
That's all right. We'll bring it to you. Elias just trying to get past that. There is Stephen Oshama.
Yep.
He passes it over to Yusuf. It's Matthew Yusuf. And here's Noor Kashoba, the beard, and asking for they had a bit of a case there to answer, but the referee saw it as it wasn't an intentional back pass. Got away with it in a way. There's a ball here to Elias Parthemos. He's got Jan. Oh, the post. Fantastic shot.
Thought that went in, Peter.
And the post denying Elias Parthemos with his first goal of the day.
As we see the returning, is that Shamun? Shaman.
It's that's Shamun.
Shamun.
Hannah Shamun, who is not related to him, has gone over to your boys.
Yes, that's right.
Hume.
Very good player. They had his debut last week and he's created 1 goal and provided an assist. So, yeah.
And a shot and another save there by Vale.
Also to mention, it's good to see Fitzroy. Is that a free kick? No, it's keeper's ball.
Well, asking for the free kick then, and for some reason, referee not thinking it's a free kick. It was a bit soft. He fell a bit easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get a yellow card for simulation for diving.
Look, it was something there. Look, he tried it. It's hard to get a yellow card for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
What is that shot over the top as Matthew Yusuf hoping he could bend one around the corner.
That was...
Let's have a look at the replay. And you see Elias Parthemos through the legs.
What a strike.
And only the upright denying him. He's coming along quite well.
Yeah, I was actually just about to mention that, Peter. You can see Fitzroy rewarding their youth, the keeper, and Elias, 2 young 15, 16-year-old boys playing in the first 5 of the team.
Does well, Matthew. They do, and it's good to see the young system, both Hume and Fitzroy, heavily looking after the youth. I know your boys, your boys, Hume, have done really well with a lot of the youth players coming through.
Yep. And there's some as the game progresses, we'll see some transfer. New players playing for their new sides. I've seen a few just earlier when they walked inside. Giovanni Garcia coming across from Brunswick.
That's right. Oh, and another save by Velan. Well done, Velan. He's keeping him in that game. It's still 0-0 here, the score. Fitzroy not a huge scoring side, usually anyway.
Yeah, that's what they've been struggling with this season, just scoring goals. They've actually been scoring 1 and just sitting back.
Yes, they don't tend to they bury a team like Hume might, Hume would be low scoring, but teams like Carlton and Western Wolves, they absolutely put the sword out there.
That's right. I think the only game that they buried a team was the Metropolitan game where they scored 11 goals.
That's right. Here comes Big Ben Mentaleone. The boy from Donnybrook, the cheese farmer with 18 nicknames. Only Ernie Simpson. Oh! And it's the coconut tree with his first. Corey Sewell just pulls one of those coconuts from the top of the branches and goes bang past Abraham. And it's 1-1 now. It's a big goal to start off with because Bourne were sort of trying to creep back into the game. Let's have a look at the replay if we can. Did we look at it or must have missed it? As Abraham brings it out.
Yeah, we can see it. There's a lot of people coming in now. As you can see, there's quite a few people coming in to watch this game.
Bib gives a bit too much to Georges. And Georges, and the player that they've picked up there, Ruthven, New South Welshman, played in Series Foots Australia for the Knights.
The Knights, yeah, Bryce Ruthven.
Shot it, and Valen had to pull off another save.
What a save.
Abraham.
Yeah, there was some chitter-chatter about Ben Monteleone. He's transferred about 5 times maybe. He's about transferred about the same amount of teams as Ernie Shimshek now. Catching up to him.
He's almost done El Garabi.
El Garabi.
We should make the new official name for people that transfer a lot. He's the El Garabi.
The El Garabi, I like that one.
Played for a lot of teams. Famously remembered as one of the best Caesar Kings.
Oh!
And a mistake, and it's Rogan, who's come back from some work in Barcelona.
Yeah, you can see him fresh.
One with one of the Australian representative squads that went there and kicked the winning goal in the end and pounced on it like a predator. Have a look at this. Mistake there by Ruthven. And you don't want to make a mistake right in front of goals there.
Yep.
Because they just go bang as Shamu now
and
tries
that's
to crawl
exactly
back.
why he's called the Flash, and he's rated 5 stars in his player card.
Flash. No player cards coming out this season. I think the player cards will be back next. Oh, lovely ball, Cosimo Russo.
Oh, good interception.
The comment. And Georges does well. Georges with the trickery.
Ben Monteleone.
3-on-1 now. Flash. Trying to find Beep, but couldn't do it. And the heats are now really applied. Bowen have got to be careful here because it could run away from with not 15 minutes on the clock still remaining for this first half. Nice little play. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's something that's what Bowen need to be careful about. Even if they do lose by 1 or 2 goals, I think that'll be still good for them because at the moment, equal points in Metropolitan, goal difference is what matters right now.
Yes, very important. Shot there wide. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Just let everyone know, all your clubs, all the teams, all the fan pages out there, just post the link up onto the fan page on YouTube, not on Facebook. Lovely ball by Jiminho, gets the flash on. Big bump there by Shamu.
And foul called against him.
I'll tell you what, it was a late calling.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not so sure if that was a foul. Nevertheless, it was given. It was a push in the back, says Iron Fist on the far side. Our referees today is Henry Oliveira, known as Iron Fist on the far side. And here on the near side is Michael Ciaras, spelled with an A, not an I. But even if you spell it wrong, he's secured an email address that will find it. And it's a personal joke no one will know about. Ball comes in. There's got to be a free kick there. No. It's a bit hard there. Bit hard done by the young lads there.
Yeah. And I think he's a new player for Bowen, number 19. First time I've seen him.
We'll get the name. He's played before. Let's get the name out there. Ruthven. Just to get the ball across. Good crowd coming in slowly. The ball starts trying to get through Comet. He'll slow down the play. All the way here. It's a crack. So it could be Loin. I'm not sure. Number 19 could be Loin. We've got to get the name down there. As Cosimo Russo, the comment, all the way to Flash. But in comes Bezapor. And it's Loin. Eamon Loin, I thought it was. I just couldn't see the fresh haircut there. And Bezapor comes on. Big transfer from Ashburton.
Yeah.
No, it was from Metropolitan, rather, wasn't it? Or did he go to Ashburton?
No, I think he was actually at Melbourne Futsal Club at last.
Okay, he's almost done Algarabi
He's
as well.
actually been playing for about
Loin.
5 teams lately.
Loin.
He played for McLeod or Brighton or something before that as well. So he's been to about 4 or 5 clubs.
Yes.
Very good player, though.
Very good player. You know, it's hard to find the right team for yourself, too, at times, because some players are better equipped. Now, I like, when I build a team, I like building a team with a very balanced balanced number of positions. For example, Shamoon tries to get past Flash. Flash, he pitches the ball.
Does really well.
Yes, big Ben Mataleone, the boy from Donnybrook is Flash, Jiminho. Will he scrape with the left? He does, but it gets there. Intercepted there by Lloyd. Lloyd's got a lot of work to do. Dribbling in the back line, but he gets away from Russo. Or does he? Oh, but Russo, the comment. Picks it up nicely and gently. Here's the Flash. Beep, the boy from Donnybrook.
Oh,
what a
tackle.
block. Bring it there. Oh, there's a poor tall one. They can't miss it from here.
Oh!
Whoa.
Harder to miss, and he's done it.
And Lloyd, on his non-preferred, just puts it on the wide. Flash can punish him. And they needed that goal.
You definitely did.
They needed that goal.
That would have put him straight back into the game. Yeah, as we see the replay, Barrett playing the ball to Loin, and how did he manage to miss that?
It's his non-preferred. I'm pretty sure he's a left footer.
Oh, wow.
Nevertheless, Loin.
Yeah, he is definitely. Yeah,
Big mistake.
Big turnover.
And that's another goal. And the man that could have buried it, what an unfortunate circumstance of events. He could have buried it on the one end. He loses the ball in defence. Dribbling again, I'm not sure why. They've got a pretty bad habit of dribbling in defence.
Yeah, as we see the replay on the screens, he turns it over, just a missed pass. And then
Pepino over the shoulder, no chance for Abraham.
And then we see the manager, the Baldwin Stars manager, drag him off.
It's a good move to drag him off.
Good decision.
He's a good player, but you can't dribble there in the back line.
From being, it was going to be from 2-0 to 2-1, but it became 3-0 now, even harder for the Baldwin Stars.
It is, and a lot of comments coming in, even though there's a lot of invisible comments. You can't see them, only I can see them. And people are saying, thank you for going back to YouTube. The live stream is amazing, and thank you so much. You're welcome there.
Yeah, I've seen many comments during the week. I think the Facebook live stream broke down a lot. Oh, he froze a lot.
Yeah, look, there was a number of reasons that did that. We had changed our cameras using very high technical cameras, almost over 4,000, whatever they're called. I've had a brain freeze now. So 400, megapixels. That's the one. Okay, there's a few fairy tales in this story too, but you're going to listen to it.
Yeah, Peter.
No!
Oh, what a save! Wow.
And it was Lou Allen who repaid the favour.
What was he thinking?
Lou Allen repays the favour, but no. And what a save by the youngster, Alexander Riscatelli.
Yeah, he's proven his worth, the youngster gun. Just also to point out, Peter, obviously most of the viewers that are watching from home wouldn't know this, but just so they, can find out. A lot of effort is gone through into the live stream. And there's a lot. It's not easy to get the live stream together and make it work. So the people that are watching at home, they might be a bit impatient. They want to see the high quality, the game played without breaking. But sometimes it does happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, look, it does happen. Look, it's good to know that there are people out there that are watching it and following it and are disappointed when we can't deliver. Look, we are going to try and make it happen every week. We did try something. We believe that Facebook is the current media sort of future for live streaming. We think that that's the way to go. Unfortunately, there's a big problem. Our process is working and delivering a very clean product on Facebook. It works a lot better on YouTube. For
I
sure.
think Facebook doesn't support a high quality upload speed, the level, because I've seen before when you upload something to YouTube, it's much more high quality than when you do it to Facebook. It's not the same quality you can get.
It isn't. Pepino, almost got the ball pripped over here. Llewellyn Stone going to get back to the game in a minute. Stone's trying to play games, but no. And somehow the ball goes out. Yes, and it's a number of variations in this because we use new cameras. The cameras are too high. We've got a processor that processes it in the back end and then spits it out into Facebook. And there's so many different areas that could go wrong. And look, now we problem solve. We try to work it out. It didn't work. No, it didn't. I've said this a number of times. No, we make a lot of mistakes. I make more mistakes than probably anyone else. But it's because we try a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's always fans first. So
that's it. Jiminho, back pass.
Almost as good as Loin's one. Yes. But that was on his preferred foot. So
you'd have to say Loin almost he missed a complete sitter.
Yeah.
Time out there, he scored. And we're going to go on a very quick ad break. And we'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under-16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas now. Mauricio's waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Series Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Parthiwas, and I'm joined by You Beauty Chichat. And we're calling the round 12 game. The first round of round 12 is the SPT, wearing the mitre, the Baldwin Stars versus the Ultra Football, wearing the beautiful Nike Kids, Fitzroy Tigers.
Yeah, and the Tigers leading 3-0.
In a pretty entertaining game, to be honest.
The Tigers opening the first half in good fashion.
It could have easily been 2-1.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about just before. Loyne missing the open goals and then turning the ball over and costing his team a goal. So that's how futsal works.
It does work like that. It's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah.
For
it's not like outdoor soccer where it's so much area to be covered and you can cover your players. Whereas here you turn the ball over in the back and pretty much the goal.
Well, the good thing is, and I'm going to be honest, brutally honest about this, no one gave Baldwin a chance when they first came into the competition.
Yeah. Especially Bilal Ali. Where is he? Bain Media.
Is Bain Media still around? Because people all week people have been saying plain media and bland media and blah, blah, blah media. But, man, I've heard nothing about it.
Oh, turnover.
There he is. Georges. No.
Oh, another one. Another one. As we see Bain Media come back.
And, actually, he's in the building. Oh, Harry left on his own there. They've done a change.
Bryce.
Almost costing him. Rabotis. Will he get it? Rabotis.
Good feet.
Snap Rabotis across goal.
Does really well.
Georges.
Good ball. Oh. Another one. Bowen need to start scoring. They're missing so many easy chances. They need to be more clinical.
They've had good chances. And I must say, I'm impressed by Bowen because they've bounced back.
Oh. They definitely have, and they've proved a lot of people wrong coming from the bottom, not the bottom league, but State League 3, and they've beaten Metropolitan. They went head-to-head with teams. Even Carlton, the champions, they went head-to-head with them. So
yeah, absolutely.
If a team coming from the lowest tier can match it with any team, so it's unbelievable.
Absolutely. Now, for the people that don't know what we're talking about, there was at the start of the season, was a big exodus of the Baldwin, which were then known as the Baldwin Bulls.
Yeah,
exodus,
the Bulls,
where most of the Baldwin Bulls moved over to the Brunswick Chiefs.
Yeah.
And they became the Brunswick Bulls.
Bulls, yep.
And then they left Baldwin with nothing.
Exactly.
So then we looked at the Stars.
Yeah, now the Stars are twinkling.
Now the Stars have come in. They came in all the way from a lower league, a bunch of players, and it was a great job there initially from Salas, who came in.
Yeah, Cisse, yeah.
Cisse Salas, who came in and done a good job to start it off with. And now the girls here, Vale has taken over with the boys, Georges and co. Abraham, and they're just a bit too long. And look, yeah, 3-0 right now, but it could have very easily been a lot closer, 2-1.
Honestly, should have been about 3-2, maybe even 3-3. They've missed 3 clear chances now.
They have. It's exciting stuff. Thank you for joining us. We're calling it all the way from the Futsalos Thomastown Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. This is the Series Futsal Victoria. The Victoria Conference. Flashing flash!
As we see 4-0.
And the flashing flash coming back in form. And he gets his second on the board. Let's have a look at the replay and talk us through it.
Yeah, as we see Scott Rogan start the play the ball across to Corey. He holds the ball up, plays the ball down the line.
Beautiful.
And Scott Rogan.
And the camera comes up. What the camera gets absolutely perplexed here. No, did we see that? Did we get that? Can we get a replay of the camera getting smashed? That was a beautiful. We could use that for replays.
If the camera wasn't in the way, my face was.
You're lucky, mate. I had you there under control. Oh, the ball there, dangerous. Vale. He's back on the pitch now. He's giving it away again. Corey Sewell, and that time blocked the danger. Well done to Loin. Loin, he's got to stretch those loins to get out of there. Here we go, Shamoon. Nice calm play. Oh, Rutherford. Oh, it looks like our cameraman at the bottom here is rattled. He might need a bit of assistance here. We might bring the technical team here. The bottom camera's been absolutely perplexed here. It would have been good if we could get a replay of the ball.
Yeah, it was a big
camera.
strike on the camera.
I'm not sure if we got that. Here we go, Flashly Flash now on the string. 4-0 to score. And just like that, 4-0, we're ball when we're in the game. Now look like it might just blow away from it.
Yeah, they're completely out of it now.
They just to work Peck away one at a time, and they just got to work out a goal.
Very nice.
Lovely goal! Brilliant goal there by the Cosimo Russo. It's a big goal there by the Comet. As he danced and he moved and he just went crack. Here's the coconut tree. He's got it on a string at the moment. Flash, look at the touches. Russo, he's that goal of the week at contender, guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely. I think they played the ball about 10 times there, 10 passes before they scored, maybe even more.
Oh, look at this, bip, bip. And Fitzroy picking up Ben Monteleone, and we haven't seen Garcia come on, but all of a sudden they've been strengthened with Papinho back in the squad.
Yeah, they've got not one but 2 speedsters in Ben Monteleone and Scott Rogan, Flashity Flash.
Yes, Scott Rogan, you're right. They've got the speedsters, and Scott Rogan and Ben Monteleone being pipped by Elvis as the Speedy Gonzalez, the speedster of the competition.
I have to agree with that. Yeah, honestly, for me, he is the speedster.
He's a speedster, but Ben Monteleone...
Yeah, but can't take anything away from Ben Monteleone and Scott Rogan. They are actually super fast as well. Playing against him.
You know who else is fast but doesn't see me? He's Shaban Rajab. The mad, believe it or not.
The Mad Cat?
The Mad Cat. Oh, the Mad Cat! But he's really fast. Like, he covers the ground really well. Just doesn't look as fast. Yeah. Because he's got those long Mad Dog legs.
And he complains too much, that's why.
Oh, cop that, Papino. Loin. He's got to get out of it, Loin. He's got a lot of work to do there. What will he do? He's got Flashly Flash on his trail. Loin almost got out of it. And our technical team trying to work out what happened to the bottom camera. Got absolutely smashed. Everything was running as smooth. And as smooth as a beautiful... yellow card there. As the Iron Fist says, cop that, Papino. With the middle, Loin. Jiminho. Does it fall for Ben Monteleone? It does. There's a pull. Ben's going to do Monteleone.
Just as you're about to say he's going to lose the ball, he just pulls off a trick and keeps it again.
No, it's just a little touch too much. No problem. Gobbled it up there by the youngster. Riscatelli. And I like the look of this Fitzroy. It's a lot more attacking, less boring.
Yeah, much more attacking, fast play.
Oh, Flash! Much better from Fitzroy. And I'll tell you what, it's the first half and it's 5-0. And I'm glad they've gotten rid of that boring brand that they were playing. That sit behind the bus, trust the process rubbish. Through the back, have a look at that! Ridiculous. Oh, there's a ball, they fix it up for Shamoon. And he touches the floor and the free kick on that side.
Free kick called against Cosimo Russo.
not happy.
Yeah, there was earlier...
Comment not happy. He reckons something happened to the head. He's tapping the top of the
head. Earlier calls for handball.
All the way back, says Michael Ciara.
Yeah, I think Ball needed to take this quick because there's only about 20 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds on the clock as Shamoon will line one up. What will happen here?
Can he get Baldwin on the score sheet in the first half?
15, 14, 13 seconds on the clock. Shamoon, back post. Save them with a youngster. Riscatelli. They're going to go.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Amazing stuff, ladies and gentlemen, to end up this second half. It's 5-0, but you wouldn't think it. It's like it's a draw, and have a look at this off the top of the crossbar, and Fitzroy desperate to keep the first half clean sheet.
Yeah, unbelievable right there. I thought Baldwin were going to score a goal, but they hit the post 2 times, keeper saved the ball. Unbelievable. They couldn't get a goal in the last.
Yep, and that's just experience, Fitzroy, just a bit more experience at the moment with a 5-0 at the current stage. But, hey, Baldwin and the Stars not really completely out of it. Yep. They can pick a goal back at a time. And right now, they want to go in the huddle and not get smashed 10-0
Yeah,
or a big score.
They had many chances. They've missed some clear chances. So they could have actually been, at the moment, 5-3 instead of 5-0. So
They could have.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a little break. It's halftime here in the first game of round 12. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria.
Massive week of futsal. So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under-16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas there. Mauricio is waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Series Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the nation, across the world. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria, round 12. My name is Peter Parthimos. I'm joined by you, Beauty Chichek, Hume's very own goal-scoring machine, and it's currently 5-0, but it definitely doesn't warrant a 5-0 score because the Stars haven't been too bad.
Yeah, they've been impressive, and as we see, I think both Giovanni Garcia and Tal Galpa come on for their first minutes of the game for Fitzroy, which comes in the first few minutes of the second half. So interesting enough, they've sat the bench for the whole first half.
Michael Charmy's done well. Michael Charmy and the co there at Fitzroy have really worked on the depth of this young Fitzroy squad, bringing Garcia from Brunswick.
Yeah, we've also been Montelion, so it's some good pickups. We're talking about Brunswick Chiefs. Sorry, the Bulls, was it? No, the Chiefs, yes, right.
The Chiefs first.
Who had about 24 players, and now they've lost about 5 through the transfer window, so they're thinning out.
Players. And then I think Salva's going overseas too.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
The pacifier.
Being currently in the third position, that can be very costly for them. Let's see how they fare from that.
Yeah, they've got the Western Wolves today, and I'm not sure they're going to do them any favours. Nor can he score, nor. Normally gets a goal a game. Oh, and a free kick.
And the Western Wolves are definitely firing at the moment. They've been playing sensational.
They're coming into form, that's for sure.
The same team that we saw last season, especially towards the end of the season.
Yeah, we're saying instant impact, starting to really produce.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's getting fit, playing more often, more consistent.
No, it's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're watching Series Futsal Victoria. I was trying to say earlier on before I got interrupted by this game that's in front of us.
As we see a foul called against Pepino for a late challenge on Yusuf.
Yeah, it's good to see Pepino back out there. He went for a bit of knee problems, came back, still didn't feel right. Had a good rest, built that the knee up, done a couple of flips, baronis, and all this trampoline stuff, and he landed right. And he goes, you know what? I'm coming back to my.
Yeah, you're right, Peter. And I think maybe that's what Fernando de Moraes is doing right at the moment. He's just resting his knee, trying to get it back to 100%, taking a bit of time off from the game.
Yeah, he took a time off. Apparently every Saturday he goes for a jog down to Mildura.
Oh.
He goes for a run. I'm not sure why. But she's trying to work out. Oh, Pepino!
Oh, ankles were broken there.
Oh, and he won't get to it because Yusuf.
If we can get a replay of that one, that was very nice.
Very nice. The coconut tree in the middle of the pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. Do not adjust your screens. That is a person. His name is Corey Saul, and he's got a beautiful fake.
Oh!
Saved by Velan. Abraham. And the big coconut tree.
Alrighty, we've got the replay on the screen. As Pepe receives the ball, he does a half step, pulls the ball back, and puts the ball through the opposition player's leg. Unbelievable. And the player was still going the other way, so he had no idea of what was happening.
No, no chance. It was pretty hard to stop that when that happens to you. So this here will be a very good boost to Fitzroy. Fitzroy, believe it or not, have only kicked 45 goals. Metropolitan kicked 46, one more. So
Yeah.
5 more extra goals here or more will be very good. They've conceded 36.
Yeah,
so
they conceded very minimal, but also scored
equal to the best defence. Actually, not equal.
almost after us.
Cume's got
Yeah.
the best defence.
Our team, in terms of defence, is very solid. And we've got a quality keeper who is also an ex-Fitzroy keeper, Aaron Yu.
Absolutely. Here's Georges. Going to go to Gelper. Does he get a free kick there? No. Corey Sewell, the big coconut tree, just gets it over to Pepino. Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew, there it is. Sewell gets a nice little clap here for Garcia. Nice, steady play. Fitzroy now starting to really impose themselves onto the game. And I'll get it out here. So Victorian Conference means that there are another 5 other conferences. New South Wales Conference, the Queensland Conference, the WA Conference and the South Australian Conference. And we all go to battle once a year.
Oh, yeah.
Once a year, twice a year. It'll be once a year going forward. Won't be
Okay.
twice a year.
Is that when does that go into effect?
Well, there's one in September on the 5th to the 9th. I believe that's the dates. It's going
Yeah,
to be played here
in September in Melbourne. Yeah.
in Melbourne. And
Yep.
then after that, it will be again back September the year after.
Okay, yeah.
So
And
it'll be only one a year.
has it been confirmed which state it's going to be played in?
No, it hasn't been confirmed.
Hmm.
So, look, a few things have changed, obviously. They're not easy to run, these things. They're very expensive.
Very expensive, and they're actually very big. Wow!
And Corey Sewell, the big coconut tree just goes snap. And that was airborne. And it hit the back of the net with ferocity.
Yeah, just the Bourbon players were napping. He had so much time in the middle. He just drove the ball and a massive strike.
Look at that, no pressure at all, and just goes snap left. Abraham in no man's land, 6-0. Fitzroy mowing their way through these fields like a good old-fashioned farmer.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Even though the Stars had so many chances, seeing them down 6-0, it's just... if I was a coach, I'd be disappointed. As we mentioned earlier, the goal difference, negative 6 to your goal difference just makes it even harder.
Of course, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy to score a goal in series, which will let alone kick them out.
And it could also come down, not that it will, but it could come down to goal difference, even one goal difference. So every goal matters right now for this team.
Absolutely, here's a flashy play.
Oh, too fast. Was there a foul? No, it's a keeper's ball. No corner.
Abraham not happy with it. Abraham saying now that ball was ours, don't lie. And the flash says, I don't lie, I just flash by. Ball in the middle here. Nor, going to be over the top. Nor now, it's a bit of a foot race. Not going to win that one out against Flash. Pepino, lovely ball here. Garcia will play it on. And in comes Yusuf. Important touch there. Flash!
Good block.
For Gelper. Ty Gelper. And,
What a tackle by Garcia.
Gelper, a lot of work to do there. He does well.
Does really well.
The boy from New South Wales. Now, I think there's going to be a Facebook poll coming through. Which interstater or overseas player, well, not overseas, more interstater, there's got to be a goal here. Oh! Riscatelli keeping
Big
the
gun.
shit clean. Gelper.
Oh, that's a big
Gelper,
foul.
goes down.
Will that be a yellow card? And I think
be a
it
yellow
will
card.
be to Yusuf.
Yusuf gets a yellow card, nothing more than that. As Gelper hit the
He
pavement.
definitely collected him there.
Let's have a look at the replay. Gelper hit the pavement quite hard. And on the way, got a big bunch of Korta straight into the goal. Let's have a look at it. He just does. Look, here it is. And the trailing leg stayed out, Yusuf. And boom.
Yeah, he does really well to get past Yusuf.
That happens, ladies and gentlemen. And we're talking about the goals getting scored. But how good has Alexander Riscatelli, the young youth keeper,
Very good.
And I've told you, he's going to be a gun. I think I said
Yeah,
it a
and
few weeks ago.
he's only 16 or 17.
17 now.
17. Very young, very, very talented, promising keeper.
Georges just goes down and looking for the free, gets nothing. As they've just got to just mow along, pick one back at a time. They're playing against a really informed Fitzroy right now.
Yeah.
Pepino. Through the middle there, look for Garcia, who snap. Oh, he couldn't get his body around it. As the forward star's not happy now. Not sure what they were saying was not a corner. I agree, I think. And they're getting a bit of the rough end of the deal here. And they're going to listen through this commentary and perhaps think that they're getting only the rough end, but they've just got to plough along. It's just going to happen. It's going to turn around for him. Parthimos just gets the ball back to the flashity flash. Here comes Pepino. Pepino's done a growth confidence. Flashity flash.
Good tackle. I think either that, Peter, or they need to make more transfers. How Metropolitan have signed Hayden Kanjo and Igalatif Jenkins. They need to strengthen their side if they want to. Ooh.
And I think Pepino is just gotten better each game.
Yeah, he has. Yep.
And I think there's the difference. Their players have just got better and better each game. Oh, Garcia pinches the ball from Shamoon. Almost gets it back. He does, actually, Georges.
But, Peter, they've never been the same ever since that season. I think it was the first season that Carlton won their championship. Ever since that season, it hasn't been the same Fitzroy we've known. The team that was contending for the title.
It hasn't. You're right. I think they fell down, especially after winning Series Futsal Australia.
Yeah, especially.
Albeit with a couple of lone players, no doubt about it. But they haven't reached those heights again. Oh, what a
save.
How did Ben Young get to it? Flash. Good tackle there by Bezapor.
It's so easy to forget about that, Peter, that they've won Series Futsal Australia, whereas Carlton haven't, who are 2 times and current champions of the Victorian Conference.
And a big chance of doing the 3 in a row.
Yeah. Carlton being known for the famous choke 2 seasons in a row in the Series Futsal Australia semi-finals.
Will they do a hat-trick choke? Oh, Bezapor. Oh, good save again. Riscatelli, unbelievable. Great save by the youngster. Flying it around. Ball in the middle here. Bezapor. Big shot. It's not going to beat Riscatelli because it's not on target.
Just also a quick side note, Peter. The last time Series Futsal Australia was played in Melbourne, Cambio Cumbre beat whom? My mob in the final, which was one of the best of finals. Very entertaining.
Fantastic, good crowd, and enjoyable. It's always good to play here at Thomastown, especially with a crowd in the grandstand just behind you. You know, take nothing away. We've had some great tournaments in WA, in South Australia, and in Queensland previously. And you'd have to say, when you travel with your team, it's an enjoyable,
very enjoyable
team bonding experience.
Even if you don't travel with your team, but you travel with a team, very enjoyable.
It's fantastic. Now, you know, the clubs that come here to come and play here, on which were to some degrees the mecca of series futsal. They don't come here to muck around. They want to make sure that they punish, they destroy, and that's what I like about it, because no one comes here to just fill up the numbers. Everyone comes here to really get to the next round, get to the semi-final.
And everyone goes back to the drawing board after SFA if they've succeeded, failed, they've made through the group stages.
Bezapor. Oh, he went the wrong way, unfortunately. Ball comes back to
2v1. Elias.
Oh,
big strike.
Velan. Oh, and a good save by Velan. He stood tall, Velan.
Scott Rogan. Good ball. Oh, no. He's put it wide. Even Jimmy's laughing about that one.
That was hard to not get on target, but the ball's come very quick.
But we've seen that 3 times tonight, Peter. Loin first, and then Pepino, and now Scott Rogan.
Absolutely. Good interception by Padmon. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep to Jimmy. Jimmy,
oh,
good save. That
very
cheeky.
Up
on the highlight reel.
Yeah, definitely.
It might still go up. There was one in the youth where Jimmy got nutmegged there by Jakey, the young Pascoe Vale player. I don't know if you've caught your eye yet, has it?
Which one? Peter?
Trying to thread the iron needle through.
Oh, he's got one back on him.
Beautiful little nutmeg again, but that doesn't go in. Does it? Oh, and a shot. And they're peppering now. The crowd enjoying this one. Even though it's 6-0, the Stars have not stopped trying. And if they're going to go in the transfer window before it closes, they've got to get a solid backman.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone that's going to really, really make a difference in the back line.
Exactly what Metropolitan have done with Hayden Kanjo. A big
There's a
difference.
ball. There's a ball. Can he beat him? Partimos in the last line. Shamoon, handball.
handball.
It's going to be a penalty.
Oh, very lucky,
how did
very
they miss
lucky.
that? It's a terrible decision.
And he's considered
Terrible
a yellow
decision.
card
That
for...
is, without a doubt, a penalty.
Definitely, Peter.
And the referees have missed a few today. I'm not sure why. Their eyes have not been open wide. But nevertheless, at the end of the day, it's not 6-0 because the referees have done them hard. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah. They haven't been up to standard. Fitzroy have been on point tonight, sorry. And they've been playing some great futsal.
They have been playing some great futsal, and you know what? You make your own luck.
Exactly, Peter.
And unlucky there, Shamoon fancied his chances there, kicked it right into the arm of Partimos, definitely a handball. It happens. It's not an easy job to referee, that's for sure. The ball was fast. Might catch a replay would do of the handball.
Yep. And there's a lot of pressure with players constantly screaming and arguing at you.
There is. There is always seen all top level games, not only in football or futsal.
Wherever there's competition.
Wherever there's competition, they make mistakes. Like even in the Champions League, you see handballs.
Especially, yeah.
Non-stop mistakes. So you've just got to plod along and keep it playing. Oh, lovely. Loin, trying to go all the way. Will Riscatelli be beaten?
Oh!
And Loin puts one away, makes up for the earlier error that he made. And a big goal there by Loin.
Yeah, Fitzroy were napping at that moment.
He just parged for him. Have a look at this, bang. 1, 2, snaps around the corner and Riscatelli gets beaten. And what happens here? And he gets a red card. And Michael Chiaris now under pressure here. And Loy now, he's been sent off. And Loy not happy, he's getting sent off now. Being asked to go off.
Yeah, he scores a goal, and then from being hero, he becomes villain.
What did he actually get a red
I
card
honestly
for?
don't know, but it was a second yellow card. Second bookable offence. Yeah, I'm not...
Sorry, Loin. Not even sure what
surprised. I know that in the first...
He's going to come back to the nation.
First half, Peter, why did he get a yellow card? Was it for a foul? I think it was
probably for a foul.
Foul, yeah. Incorrect substitution. Yeah, that's unfortunately, players need to be careful. They've been warned many times. There was even an article on Bain Media about this, for players to learn the rule of going through the gates during substitution.
And Loin would not be happy about that, that's for sure. And Balwanell, unfortunately, fortunately for them, that they're not down to 4 men because it was a sub that got sent off. He was a sub when he got sent off.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly how it happened, and that should be a free kick.
Yeah, it's a free kick called against Jimmy Suvas.
I'm not sure what Jimmy saw.
Definite foul, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he clipped him.
Should have had 3 or 4 fouls.
Yep.
And I'm not sure whether referees today have got it pretty wrong. I mean, they wouldn't have made a big difference in the score, that's for sure.
Yeah, they wouldn't. It's 6-1. Baldwin know that they've missed many chances, so the only person or people to blame are themselves.
No doubt whatsoever.
Nothing. You can't take anything away from them,
No,
though. They've done really well. You can see that.
Be nice if they get another one. Shamoon. Oh! It would have been delicious if Shamoon bailed that one. Would have been gorgeous. 6-1 the score. They've hit the top mark. They've hit the back of the net, rather. And Alexander Riscatelli now is not looking at a clean sheet. But can he keep it low? Oh, no. Doing some defending now. Almost he does pull Rutherford in big trouble there. But Rutherford gets out of it. Well, the ball goes out, rather.
We see a throw. It was the first throw of the game.
There was a throw earlier by Llewellyn Stone.
Yeah, actually, yeah, there was.
Ball comes back here. There's 7 minutes. Plenty of time to go. We'll see a bit of a revival here. But another goal here would make it very interesting.
Yeah, it will.
1-2 played. Pathmore's got to get
it does really well.
Slides the ball. 1-2. Gets it back. Beautiful play.
And turnover. Just also, Peter, your wish came true last week. Whom used a throw in.
Yes, Anderson on the legend.
And he got in big trouble for it. He copped the fine.
Nah, he can't cop a fine. What's the fine? I'll pay for it. So is that what happens? The fine?
He's definitely not taking another throw.
Well, I wouldn't know whatever fine. So what happens if I pay for the fines? Will they throw it in?
Yeah, definitely will.
Oh, and a shot.
We actually had a discussion about that, Peter, and there was a debate of who wanted to take a throw in and who didn't. But unfortunately, the debate was no. People didn't want to take throw-ins.
So there was a vote more,
saying. Vote, yeah, in a debate, yeah.
So there was a vote?
Yep.
And, right to the back, Georges. He's got plenty to do, Georges.
Does well.
No.
No.
Slow. Oh, and how did that not go in?
Oh.
And now Stars, after getting their player sent off,
yeah, they're piling on the pressure. And is that a foul throw?
No, I'm not even sure.
I think it was a corner, maybe.
It's a corner, and he's taking a throw.
Yeah, he's taking a throw.
Now, and in AMF rules, you can do that, but not in series futsal.
Oh.
In AMF rules, you can throw it in from
instead of wow.
Yeah. Actually, you can't kick it in. It's actually just throw-ins.
Oh wow, that's very odd.
AMF.
Yeah.
That's what's. Whoa, and a shot
Big
it just
strike.
goes wide. And a timeout being called.
Yep.
And a very important timeout because I can assure you then that the Fitzroy Tigers were just feeling a bit of the pressure then. I don't think they were very comfortable with what was going on in the last 2-3 minutes.
They were very sloppy and they lost concentration. And you saw the Baldwin Stars gaining momentum, scoring a goal, and they were constantly attacking. I think very tactical and a very smart timeout called by Michael Shami.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a red card and Eamon Loyne being sent to the grandstand for a second yellow card. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria.
Massive week of futsal. So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under-16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas now. Mauricio is waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Series Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes 52 on the clock here. It's 6-1. The Fitzroy Ultra Football Tigers with a big lead, rather.
Big lead, yeah.
6-1 is the score over the Baldwin Stars, powered by SPT, wearing the beautiful white mitre kits. It's been an interesting game. 6-1. To be honest, 6-1 is a bit more exaggerated than the game. Could have been a bit closer. Definitely Fitzroy deserved to be in the league without a shadow of a doubt. But, you know, you'd have to say that, you know, game by game, Baldwin are getting better, and Fitzroy, in my opinion, are playing some good futsal.
Good futsal, definitely, yeah. I think this game is the difference of one team taking their chance and the other not so much, and discipline.
Another new player coming into the Fitzroy numbers here is Nick Dean in goals, has replaced Alex Uscatelli.
Yeah, he's actually a very good keeper. He's actually a very good fifth man too. I've seen him play for Melbourne Futsal as a fifth man, and he scored many goals in his state championship.
Yes, right. Absolutely on a big challenge there. Ball comes here to the coconut tree. And he went over to the Western Wolves. It didn't work out. And then he found himself as a free agent, or a player that wasn't playing much.
Yeah.
Coconut, what can he do? Look at a coconut tree.
Does really well.
Coconut tree, but they lose out. Georges, he comes well on Stone.
Yeah, and I think I've seen him on stage training for the Pascoe side as well, Peter. It's just strange.
Oh,
what a turnover.
Russo with a big graze.
Yeah, sometimes, Peter, it just doesn't work out for you. The team that you go to don't play the same style of system that suits you, or you're not happy because you don't fit in with the environment, and it can happen anywhere.
Well, the Western Wolves have got Billy the Kid, and they've got Colour the Kid, and
yeah,
they couldn't have Nick Dean as the third keeper, or he didn't want to stay around. And
yeah,
obviously an opportunity presented itself here, it looks like, and Nick Dean now finds himself in the Tigers' den.
Yeah,
Tigers' den.
I think Fitzroy are one of the teams that struggles with consistency in terms of keepers. They've constantly have keepers coming in and out, red cards.
Lovely ball.
Oh, what a save!
Beautiful save there. And let's find out: is it a Lions den or a Tigers den?
I think it is a Lions den.
Because I'm African, do you think I know about lions? There I go, and a big shot just wide. Can you find out? Can you Google it, please, below? Is that a Tigers what? I think Tigers are loners, aren't they? They're solos. They don't hang around with mates.
No.
All right, here we go. Wallenstein over the top. Shamoon, he's been impressive, Shamoon. He's got a couple of skills there, but he finds himself in trouble there. Georgie, and a good save by Dean. And another goal here with 3 minutes to go will definitely put a lot of respect back on the scoreboard.
Yep.
They will look back at the replay with that handball.
Good
Very
ball.
obvious handball. And they will feel hard done by.
Hard done by. Because that could have been red card or yellow card penalty for the Baldwin Stars, and it could have been different. Not so much different, but
oh!
More.
And a corner kick there, and they're peppering 2 minutes to go, almost to the final countdown.
Yeah, Peter, for the last
Georgie's
few minutes, I got to say, for about 10 to 15 minutes, it's been all Baldwin Stars and not so much Fitzroy, whereas the majority of the first half and the first 5 to 10 minutes of the second half, it was all Fitzroy.
You're right, absolutely. And I was trying to get this out earlier, but so much action, you can't really... No. Oh, Ruthven. Oh, too
bad
much,
touch,
and a good save there by Dean. Almost gets the ball pinched by Ruthven. Stone, Coconut, he just does it. That's probably the first mistake we've seen him do.
Yeah, he's had a almost flawless game. Almost.
Flawless. Ruthven there. He's just trying to find his feet in series, Mitchell. He's not a bad player, and I was trying to say this before, but still haven't been able to get it out.
Yeah.
Who has been the most impressive interstater? There's a lot of interstaters. Raboners! There's been a lot of interstaters now coming to the league.
I think maybe we should say consistent interstaters. Like some of them come and play one game, and some of them...
No, we've got some consistency now, because you've got Ruthven now, he's come into the league, obviously hasn't played enough, so can't judge.
Yeah, like we've had, like, for example, Victor Bronner play for Moreland.
No.
Those ones are...
they're tourists.
Tourists, okay.
They're different. They're more tourist category, so they just come in for...
so who is our interstaters? We've got Ruthven.
We've got Ruthven, we've got
Corey.
Ruthven, we've got Corey. So Ruthven, New South Wales.
Tal Galper.
Corey from Queensland, Tal Galper from far north coast New South Wales. Corey just does the fake.
Wow.
George somehow glues it on.
Still got it.
Maruso. Stone! Would have been gorgeous if they went in.
Almost another goal of the week.
We've got Ryan Timmins from Queensland.
But he's been here for a long time, Peter.
Another save. Double save. Ridiculous.
He's been here for ages, Peter, Timmins.
Yeah, but I don't think he's had a really full, consistent season either.
Yeah,
he has, but not...
No, not really, because he cops a lot of red cards or he misses a lot of games.
Timmins probably listening to you out there.
He won't be happy with that call.
No, he wouldn't disagree with you, I reckon.
Yeah, he won't. He knows it himself. He's a great keeper, but sometimes his discipline lets him down. Good tackle. And it's a 1v1.
Would love to hit the back of the net.
Wow.
Too many Tigers coming back to...
yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting for each other like Tigers.
Good
ball. Does too much.
The comment. And it's a goal by Rabotas. And the youngster Rabotas scrapes it in the back of the net. He was there, an empty net to put it into. And I'll tell you one thing, you've got to still put him in. Yeah, it's not easy. People think this one's easy, but you know how many times players miss it from here?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous
well.
almost. There's still so much to miss. So 7-1 the score. Great result here for Fitzroy. Unfortunately, Baldwin will not be completely happy to Stone. More pressure. And just wide.
As there's 20 seconds on the clock.
20 seconds to go. Not much time remaining. Georgies through the middle, and Nick Dean now getting a bit more comfortable in goals now in Fitzroy colours, and Harry stretched that big long leg of his, those fluoro boots. Ruthven down the line, snappity crack around the corner, and North could not bring it back.
3.7 seconds.
That's the end of it. Is there a goal in it? 3 seconds, 2 seconds left. What will happen now is
can Baldwin score one more goal?
Won't be enough time. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you are out there. Round 12 has started quite comfortably for the Fitzroy Tigers, winning 7-1. And I can say one thing, it's 7-1 on the scoreboard, 6 goals different. I think Baldwin were a better side than that.
Yep.
They've just got to polish themselves up in the back line. cut out some of the mistakes. Of course, a few things didn't go their way, but it's not that the reason why they're losing. You make your own luck.
Exactly.
They're a good bunch of kids. They've got good coaches now, and they're going to build up. There's another, what have we got? We've got another 9 games to go, so there's a lot still. 9 times 3 is 27, so there's still 27 points up for grabs.
Yeah. So, and if I was Bowen, or if I was the coach of Bowen, I'd be thinking of getting out of the instant relegation and aiming for a 7 or 8 finish, so playoff games, because they've still got a chance that they still can stay in the league. But it's pretty hard to get out of the bottom 3 at the moment for them. That's what
get out of the bottom 3 is probably not their main concern. I think their main concern will be get off that bottom.
Yep.
And now with Metropolitan bolstering up their squad, they look a lot better. And then all of a sudden you see Fitzroy, who are 3rd last, starting to get some good form there. And got a good list of players. It's starting to really look good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 30 seconds away from an interview. We're going to have on the other side of this break, we're going to have Michael Charmy and Bilal Ali. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bilal Ali. I'm here with Michael Charmy. We don't have much time, so I'll keep it very, very quick. Michael, it was a good win, but you know you're versing a side that struggled all season. Why can't you put in those performances against the stronger sides? What do you feel it comes down to?
I feel like we do. We lost last week 4-3, lost to Carlton 2-1, lost to Hume the first time around. They scored in the last 10 seconds. I think we do. I think we're just lacking that little bit of experience in these guys just to get us over the line in those real tight games.
So what will you do to improve on that?
Just lots of training. Game by game, these boys are getting better. And like I said to you a couple of weeks ago, we're building something special, you know. Like I said, there's no off-season. You can't go and pick them out of Parthy's closet, players. So you've got to develop. So you can see Elias, Harry, Alex did fantastic today. That's what we're doing. We're going into our factory, our futsal, our Fitzroy Academy, and plucking our players and producing players.
Thanks for your time, man.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Parthimus. I'm joined by You Beauty Chichek. We've been given all these candies here in the commentary box. Very unprofessional of us. We gobbled them up, and now we're getting right back into the game. This is the second game of round 12. It's Pascoe Vale, powered by Sports Portal, wearing the beautiful Ajaya kits in their traditional black and white stripes. They're up against a team that's sort of dwindling a little bit. The Brunswick Bulls started off like a house on fire, but I'm not so sure if they're on fire still. What do you reckon?
Yeah, as you can see, the team they're missing quite a few players, and obviously a lot of transfers out. Let's see if they can prove us wrong. If they're playing a massive side, well, also Pascoe, they got absolutely demolished last week by Carlton. So both these teams got a point to prove, because if Pascoe loses, Brunswick can go equal points. Absolutely. And if Hume wins tonight, equal points again. So both these teams need to win. They need to make a statement. And we're going to see...
they got punished last week, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
They got absolutely smashed by the champions, Carlton. I don't think anyone expected that.
Yeah, it was
7-0.
Unbelievable. That was the Carlton that we know, the champions that bounced back from a loss. And they showed us the second team in the ladder, Pascoe, in great form. They've beaten them 7-0. So they've made a statement that to everyone in the league saying we are the champions, and that's why we're at the top of the ladder.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And the Western Wolves absolutely caned them instant impact, and the rest of the crew made them feel like they were second best the week before. In fact, it was the week, 2 weeks before when they got smashed. Then Western Wolves came out and they couldn't beat, Western Wolves couldn't beat Pascoe. Pascoe beat the Western Wolves. And then the team that they beat, Carlton, came out to play against Pascoe and they absolutely smashed them. So that's how even it is in this competition. Take nothing away from the Brunswick Bulls. We're in the commentary box in the comfort and the luxury of sitting behind the barrier. We're saying that perhaps Brunswick's not on fire, but they could be all proven wrong to us. So, but then again, you just don't know what the Lions of Pascoe can do. They'll be pretty upset after getting really embarrassed last week. So, plenty of things still to happen here. We're about 10 seconds away from kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, strap on your seatbelt and get involved, as the whistle will be blown in any second now.
Yeah, definitely, as we just hear the whistle. Just also a quick mention, Peter, I can't see Lucas Vaz, so that's a big out for Pascoe.
Big unit, yes. Yeah. The big unit, you're right. I didn't notice that. So a big out for Pascoe, the big unit, unless he's still in the change room for whatever reason.
Because also Joao da Silva is currently overseas.
That's a big loss, Joao da Silva.
I think that would have made a big difference for them last week against Carlton. He's a crucial player for this Pascoe side, and him not being in the side, it showed.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, one of the young up-and-coming, well, young coaches, but older player now, still got plenty of moles in him. Joao da Silva will make a great coach as well. I've seen him coach juniors, and he's hard to beat, hard to coach against. He's really good. So that kind of quality, not being in the side, I'm talking about quality that's not on the feet and in and around the court. It's in the mind that I'm talking about that they're missing. They've started up nice. Both ends have seen a bit of the ball now. And Pascoe, the doctor, would love to shape it up. Rico on the ball. We talked about which interstater has... Rico with a big shot. And
good set play there, but Brunswick were on hand. They knew that they were going to play that set play, and they shut it well.
We'll call the team out in a second. We've got Gerardo Soto, who's made... Ridiculous shot there.
Huge strike by Rico.
And Soto, another player from WA, has made the move to Melbourne. Still just back into series futsal, playing in the State League last season with Melbourne. Oh, the pacifier, the doctor. Oh, that doctor wins out on that occasion.
Tackle, yeah.
It's a big tackle by the... Take it up. Caval player.
Yeah, Peter, it's also good to mention the pacifier and the doctor are the two leading goal scorers. So to actually not just fighting against each other in terms of the game, but also the leading goal scorer, the Golden Boot.
Absolutely, that's correct, 100%. And both of them can hit the back of the net without a shadow of a doubt. Good teacher, Yamashita. Here's Zakoni. Beautiful Yamashita. Love to get a goal, and Gerardo Soto goes crack. And gets rid of it. And Soto, we talked about the interstate players. And I've tried to say this all day today, and I probably won't get it out until the last game. But, Sakuni. So we saw the coconut tree, we saw Gelper being out there, we saw Ruthven. And now Soto. Players from WA, New South Wales and Queensland now have made the move to Victoria. Applying their trade in their beautiful... in this beautiful game, futsal. Here's Soto. Over the top, he's gone for it. And no problem there for the young keeper. Pacifier. Yamashita, he gets blocked there. The pacifier. Pacifier trying to get punched on. Does well, the pacifier with a scrape. Scrapes it, but it goes wide, doesn't bother. Young keeper there, Nunes. Carlos Nunes in goals for Pascoe. Oh, Rico there gets it to Soto. He's got a lot of work to do. The teacher, Hoderin's Trail. Who has the best tag, best nickname. We've got the teacher on the pitch right now, the best rider, the doctor, Rico.
I think there's quite a few nice tags. Some of the plays, the name suits him.
Yeah, suits him.
Yeah.
Your tag's not too bad, you beauty.
It actually suits my name, yeah.
No, mind that, do you? You beauty. Well, hopefully we can call that out in the last game tonight. I'm sure we'll call it out.
I've been very disappointing lately. So.
Whoa, the doctor, the teacher. Who's going to win? Oh, which academic was going to win that one? And the teacher just got rid of it. Saves his bacon. Alisson, he's going to give it away. No,
he does well. He keeps the ball. Plays Gerardo. And you can see Gerardo's a very cool head, just controlling the game and slowing the game down. It's good to see that in the Pascoe side. Joao da Silva is usually that player, so it's
over the top. Bilal Ali comes back with the mail here. Thank you, Bilal Ali. As in goals for Brunswick is Rodrigo Trepa. Is it Trepa?
Yep.
Rodrigo Trepa, and for Pascoe in goals, no Janusz Rasuza there. We've got Nunes, Carlos Nunes.
Yep.
And did we call out the names yet? I don't even know.
No, would you like me to go for
yeah,
Peter?
Of course.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, in goals for Pascoe is Carlos, and on the ball is Gerardo Soto. He plays the ball to Andre Caro. He plays the ball down the line to Ellison Lima, which the ball doesn't get to him, and Rico Hauser, who comes off for the international player, Enrique.
Enrique, yes. Hasn't found his straps yet. He's got sent off in his first game, and then copped a severe 7-0 beating last week. Not him himself, part of the team.
But his team, yeah, absolutely. And he almost copped the red card last week as well.
The pacifier.
It was very close to copping his second red card.
Well, he's definitely a character, that's for sure.
Yeah. But he's very passionate. You can see he really enjoys the game. Just trying to get used to it. And also in the Brunswick side, we've got in goals, as you mentioned, Rodrigo. In the back, we've got the teacher, Joshua Poverenti, and challenging the ball right now.
Caught the wicked deflection. And Gerardo Soto is the man from WA. Let's talk us through it.
Yeah, as we see, Gerardo Soto take the ball down the line. Bit luck there, and he just hits a shot, and it deflects off the teacher into the goal. Very unlucky for the keeper, Rodrigo, but 1-0 as we see it.
And Soto, the WA, Cumbria,
yeah,
sensation.
2 times SFA winner.
2 times
maybe
or 3
3
times. He's won a bag, that's for sure. Oh,
what a save
there by Nunes. Here comes Enrique. There gets a corner kick. As the VPL man has come in and left us a couple of messages. One is retracted. I'm not sure if he was swearing in it or not. I don't think so. And he's talking about the AMF rules, and you could probably read it out for us if you want, you beauty.
Yeah, by all means I will. The AMF rules are corner throw it will be made when the ball leaves the field through the same team's goal line outside the goalpost, pushed or touched by one of the players defending the goal. So it's obvious the VPL man knows his rules and he follows all types of futsal. And it's obvious that he loves this game, he froths this game. So.
Lovely. Lovely goal. And Enrique gets Martin. And then it comes to Alessio. Alessandro.
Allison.
Stuff that one up. You can call it through now.
As we see the replay, Enrique plays the ball to Roberto. He finds
he went
Allison
through
in the back post. Very unfortunate for Rodrigo, but I think he wouldn't be happy with that one. He could have done a bit better.
I think the keeper should have covered that, but Enrique now breaks the duck. That time there was looking for 2 players, both the doctor and Allison on one side of the wing. Perhaps they were going to go talk to the crowd. I'm not sure. They were both on that side.
Yeah, just also mentioned, Peter, both Enrique and Gerardo have scored their first goals for Pascoe.
Oh, right. Fantastic. Yeah. No, it wasn't Enrique's goal, was it?
Well, it was in the back post, wasn't he? Allison.
No, it was,
so I think,
it was Allison.
Yeah, Allison, so Gerardo's got his first goal, but Enrique, this is his, I think, third game now.
Both goals getting a touch, though.
Yeah.
So, not a clean goal, but nevertheless, 2-0. Brunswick, who were threatening and perhaps title contenders before the season after the big influx of players from Baldwin, are now starting to look a little bit shaky. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
SFI getting double teamed here. Oh, Yamashita. And Martins,
big.
great challenge there. Martins and Yamashita going at it like 10 cats. Have a look at it. Let's have a look at the replay. It was hit hard, both hit hard. Let's have a look at beautiful challenges here. The ball there, we lost it there in a minute. Here we go back and boom.
Big.
Hip and shoulder. And a free kick here in a pretty interesting position because you've got Yamashita lining up on the left foot. Will it go to Yamashita? Oh, Pascoe! The Pascoe goes direct route. And he goes pop, and the Pascoe gets it. It's a beautiful goal to start off with, or to bring Brunswick into the game. Let's have a look at it. It's a lovely, well-timed goal. He was going for it.
As you
and
see
he
in this
picks his spot.
Yeah, I think the keeper should have definitely done better there.
I think the keeper should have stayed in that line.
Yeah,
he went between the
yeah.
keeper and the player. So the keeper there is a bit of inexperience up in the top league here.
Yeah.
Normally it's Janusz Rasul that is doing those jobs. As Pascoe gets past Allison.
And the foul is called against Allison.
Enriquez just saying there's no advantage. What's the free kick call? As Pascoe will start again to Zacconi. Zacconi to the Cat. That was an interesting name there, the Cat.
Yeah, the Cat.
Oh, the Cat! Oh, I thought the Cat was in there.
Which
Jota.
I think is Alligator.
Alligator. Yeah. Jota. There he goes, Enriquez. Nice fancy feet. Gets to Martin. There's three players in line there. They're just lining it up, trying to free the player here on the far side. A little bit of a tactic there from Pascoe, trying to bring everyone onto one side. Here we go, Allison. Nice play there, just smartening it up. Here's Martin. Bit of play there, the pressure. Forced the Doctor, but it doesn't do anything there. Ball goes out. Let's have a look here. We're getting a couple of messages coming in. Oh, and a save there. Rodrigo had to be good. And gets rid of it there. Pacify a bit of trouble. Zacconi now. Enrique almost onto the ball. Side ball. As where is the Mad Dog? He's over there. He wants us to face the camera. What is he talking about, the Mad Dog? I don't know. He's leaving messages here. What are you on about? Here we go, down the line. Zacconi off the line. Rico!
Yeah, as we see Brunswick.
Doctor!
Andre Caro!
And the Doctor doesn't disappoint. He just goes top. Talk us through it, you beauty.
As Brunswick just called a timeout, we'll just go for the goal quickly. Dangerous play by Brunswick. Jota not looking, and Andre Curry intercepting the ball and scoring a clinical goal. Yeah, Brunswick were creeping back into that game, but they just conceded a goal just for the timeout. I think they need to regroup and come back into the game focused.
They're not in trouble yet, but 3-1, and Pascoe can turn tighten the screws on you. So they've got to be careful here. Pascoe obviously coming off a real heavy loss. I'm not going to want to muck around. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Series Futsal Round 12. Be right back right after this.
Massive week of futsal. So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under-16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas there. Mauricio's waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Series Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout done and dusted. Brunswick needed a breather because Pascoe was applying the big old...
Oh.
As the ball almost back in the commentary box. Sort of likes the commentary box.
Yeah. First to the camera and then almost you, Peter.
Oh, for some reason, we must be a magnet.
Turnover.
Soto, the goal scorer. Goes well. Good save that time by Rodrigo. Calzone now on the pitch, number 21. Calzone, he's got a typical one of those Italian-American gangster names.
Yes.
Calzone. Soto feeling good now. Another shot.
Yeah, he'll just get better and better as he plays more in this game and in the league.
Does well. Good out of pressure there, but that time Rico had a bit too much pressure there. The pacifier was breathing hard down
he
the
sends
neck.
the ball out of the stadium.
It's Calzone to bring it in all the way back. Apollo now is going to be good there. Does well, Calzone. He's got Enrique to beat there. Ball does go out. Calzone trying a little nutmeg there on Enrique just to tell him I'm around. Doctor, he'll make sure of it. Soto. Couple of noisy things here now. Soto to bring it in to the Doctor. Doctor thought about it, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going to actually strike that one.
Gerardo Soto. How would you call a WA man? Whoa, and a shot, and Rodrigo had to block the save. You say New South Welshman.
Western Australia?
Western Australian man.
Tough one.
WA, yeah.
Yeah, maybe WA.
Someone write into us and let us know. What do you call it? Or maybe we could call him someone from Fremantle or Claremont. Claremont, Cumbria, anyway.
Cumbre.
Let's get back to the game. The Doctor, he wants to do the 1-2, and Pacifier just kicks it out.
Yeah, no nonsense by the pacifier. As we see instant impact watching the game over there, he's got a fresh fade, ready for the game against.
Must be a bit cold there. He's got a big duffel coat on. Instant impact, Sofian Super here. We'll be looking forward to the next game.
That will be a cracking game as well between Western Wolves and Metropolitan.
I said Western Wolves were playing Brunswick earlier, didn't I? It was Pascoe. I made a mistake.
Because that's Hayden Kanjo's former team and his current team. Good ball.
The ball cut out all the way through Rico and Rodrigo.
That's really well.
Yes. Doctor. Enrique. Enrique. Almost went all the way. But only Bilal Ali there to save. To the middle here. Here comes Calzone. Apollo. Calzone. Good little trickery there. Does he win out the Doctor? Doctor wins out. Here comes Martins.
And as I was mentioning earlier, Peter, we can see Lucas Vaz sitting down over there next. I think it's Greg Morale.
Yes, maybe something wrong.
Maybe an injury.
Enrique tries to play. Rico now with a chance. Across goal, and it's Apollo. With a big block there. Very important slide, because that could have gone right across the Martins. The Martins. And he must have something wrong with him.
Yeah, he would have missed the game easily. He's a very tough boy. As you named him as the Robocop.
The big gun Robocop.
Yeah.
He's got two names too. The Doctor. Through the middle there, Apollo sliding, slipping, sliding everywhere. I'm sure he would have loved the slip and slide in the old days where you just put the water on a hot day and just slide down the corridor. Whoa! And Rico with a big shot. 7 minutes 16 in the first half. It's been an entertaining first half so far. 3-1 is the lead. Pascoe Vale's powered by Sports Portal, wearing the beautiful JL kits. Doing the job on the Brunswick Bulls, and lovely turn. Listen, would have been gorgeous.
That was very nice.
Well, that would have been another contender.
He actually fooled me there. That's how nice it was.
It would have been probably goal around. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, we've got the replay as we see him turn at the Apollo inside out and off the post.
Would have been delicious.
Yeah.
It would have been another contender. Goal around. Rico there claws his way.
Definitely a foul, holding on to Felipe Yamashita, who does really well to get past him.
As Apollo gets the ball here to the pacifier. Pacifier cuts in. He's got a lot to do there. And Allison, he's been everywhere, Allison. Does he get a free kick? No, the referee says stand up. He said, I've seen that done at Swan Lake Ballerina. Apollo. Yamashita hot on the trial there. Allison's closing down very quick.
He's been very impressive for Pascoe. I think one of the more consistent plays for them, actually.
Yes. Here he is again. Oh, he's getting his shorts dragged off. And Calzone wanted to rip the shorts right off the pocket.
And he's very animated there.
He was saying, they're not that expensive, I can give them to you. And Brunswick Bulls, powered by AKU Aku. Beautiful AKU Aku kids. Now, growing with some influence, 1-year-old, your boys are from AKU too, or your kids are from AKU.
Yep.
What do you think of the AKU brand?
Well, it's going to be biased, but honestly, I think it's one of the best, or maybe the best brand going around. Because I think they they're the kit supply for not 1, not 2, but I think about 4 or 5, maybe even more.
They've done well, haven't they?
Yeah, clubs, yeah.
As Bilal Ali comes here with a coffee and didn't even offer us one. Where's our coffee, Bilal? Where's our coffee? What is it? Well, where's our coffee then? The ball goes out. Bilal Ali just doing the 1-2 on us here. We're doing all the hard work and Bilal doesn't even look after us. Bilal's just chatting away over the top, and Dallison with a great chest. Yamashita gets in the way. And Yamashita's been playing well. Very important here for Brunswick Yamashita.
Yeah, you can see though, as Brunswick have lost many players, they're playing once again Salvi and Yamashita long minutes.
I'm very surprised that they've lost so many players, to be quite honest. I thought that they had a really good thing happening there. But Bibip's left, and
Garcia, Riz Roslin.
There's quite a few players that have left.
Yeah, they lost heaps of players.
Either way, you can't ponder and worry what happens in the past.
That's exactly right. You've got to look to the future. And more importantly, when you play, you can't think. You just got to play.
Just got to play. I'm trying to get a coffee here delivered to us, so take over the commentary box. I'll get something happening for us. You want a coffee, son? What would you like? Just say it out loud. Hot chocolate. Yeah. Hot chocolate from the beautiful canteen.
Yep.
Powered by Zebra Coffee.
Yep.
Beautiful brand of coffee. You can get it at all the futsal stadiums, and we're going to put it down like there's no tomorrow once it gets here. So take over the commentary box while I put our order in.
Salvi.
I'll get an Uber driver to bring it straight here.
Corner for the Brunswick Bulls. Michele Salvi, the pacifier, to bring the ball in. Are we going to see a set play? Yes, we are. Over the top to Andrea Zaccone, who blasts the ball into the Roosters, the Seagulls. Carlos to bring the ball in for Pascoe. Andre Caro on the ball now. He plays the ball to Gerardo Soto. Soto over to Alisson, to Enrique. Some trickery there. And he plays the ball free, intercepted. But Soto ends up with the ball once again. Andre Caro, big strike. Good save by the keeper, Rodrigo. And it's a corner kick for Pascoe. Ellison to bring the ball in. Andre Caro, and it's another goal. His trademark goal in the box. Does really well. As we see, Pascoe up 4-1 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Let's have a look at the replay. He's back. And the ball, we're going to get the corner. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Yes.
Yep, we've got it right now. As you see, the Andre Caro trademark come through. Deflection a little bit, but he's still got the goal.
Another one that's come off someone.
Yeah.
4-1, and Brunswick in trouble there. As the
yes.
tension just goes crack.
A lot of questions going to be asked at half-time. I think Gabriel Zevalos will tell his lads they need to fire up. They need to lift their game if they want to get back into this game.
Coming in. Oh, and Issa. The big save. The ball was coming straight in the commentary box, and Issa Rajab, who's eating his earpiece, I don't know for what reason. It's in his mouth, not in his ear. Oh, back post, another goal. And Rodrigo.
Instant impact.
Rodrigo beats Rodrigo. And now it's looking really, really dangerous.
Yes, really dangerous. Now it's even goal difference. I think this even puts Brunswick underneath Hume right now because of goal difference.
Ladders right under the Facebook post. Brunswick now have conceded. Oof. They had a really, really, really good goal difference earlier on.
Yep.
But now another 5 on top of 38. That brings it to 43.
43, yeah.
Yep, and creeping down.
Salvi doing really well.
Yamashita.
To the back post. Carlos.
Save Carlos. And Brunswick have not been able to recover after losing the players, have they?
Yeah.
Maybe a psychological thing as much as
most physical. Probably. And what's even more, it's going to be much more. It's going to affect Brunswick in a worse way is when Salvi goes overseas,
Oh, Zacconi, lovely. Oh, cross goal, Yamashita.
Good
Does he
tackle.
get it out? Somehow scrapes it out. Was Rodrigo.
their top goal scorer and also one of their key players will be out. So it's going to make them even more vulnerable.
Salve, Zacconi, back to Salve, and it's not the
Turnover.
They're looking quite ordinary at the moment.
Yes, not the Brunswick that we used to.
Brunswick looked like they were going to be very, they were going to be title contenders.
Yeah, start of the season, they were beating everyone by a big margin and they were playing some great futsal, but now they've dropped off.
So has your opinion, has Brunswick done enough to win the title? When there's still 27 points to go. Sorry, has Carlton done enough?
Honestly, Peter, this week will be this will make the difference this week. So if Pascoe win tonight and my mob beat Carlton, Pascoe go 3 points and we go 6 points behind them. So it will not be done. And both those teams, or not even both, big strike. Even Western Wolves play them, so it will not be decided. But if they win tonight, it'll be 6 points and 9 points, or maybe even more. So it's going to be a big gap between the other teams. So I think this game tonight, the last game of the night, Carlton up against that game can actually decide the title.
Anything can happen. It's all up for grabs. There's no shadow of a doubt. Hume versus Carlton, the last game. The game after this, still only half time. Yes, it don't go anywhere. Yeah. The game after this, Western Wolves versus Metropolitan. It's going to be a very interesting game because a lot of synergies there where Temin Kanjo's gone over to Metropolitan.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Plenty more to come. You're watching Series Futsal Victoria. We'll see you soon.
Massive week of futsal. So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under-16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas there. Mauricio's waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Series Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the aromas have kicked in like no tomorrow. It's really reeking here at the commentary box. But the stadium is on fire because Pascoe are now turning the switch, the screw, on the Brunswick Bulls. The Brunswick Bulls, powered by AKU Aku, are now feeling the pressure with 23 minutes to come.
Yeah, 5-1.
What will happen here? A goal will settle it down a bit for the Brunswick Bulls.
Yeah, can they turn it around? They've got plenty of time to do that. But for me, honestly, Peter, first half, there was always second to the ball, and Pascoe with the team always creating the chances.
Oh, wow, Rodrigo, big interception, Rodrigo, all the way across goal. And on the pitch is not only Rodrigo, but Enrique. Oh, the ball's left behind there. Yamashita. We go, Apollo with a scrape, loses out. And there's plenty of work here to do. Enrique has got Zacconi. Zacconi's a class player. Enrique just slows it down to Soto. Soto, who opened up the scoring earlier on, to Rodrigo, the other goal scorer. Caro, but that one there will find the birds.
Yeah, the seagulls.
Not
That was like the typical Charbon Roger mad cat shot.
The Mad Cat, he warned me this week. He goes, no more Mad Cat.
Definitely he's going to let me know during the game tonight.
Yeah, he'll let you know. He said, no more Mad Cat, please. I actually didn't even say please. He said he was going to give us a clothesline like he gave to Mauricio for talking about the men. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely seen that
women's podcast coming to you live. Every...
Profcast?
Yes. Is it every Thursday, 3 o'clock, is it? I think
it's
so.
Tuesday, yep.
No, Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, 3 o'clock, rather, sorry.
Yeah, because Bain Media's gone missing.
Bain Media, Plain Media, Bland Media, blah, blah, blah media, whatever you want to call it, it's gone. Paul Vidic having a laugh. The smile on Paul Vidic's face last week, that smile was ripped right off. There was no smile last week, was there? That was ripped clean off. Here we go. Yamashita just kicks it right into that cat. Zacconi, Apollo to Yamashita down the line. Karo the doctor. Straight to Yamashita. As 5-1 the score. Karo!
Oh!
Andre Karo the doctor! With a bullet right from the wing there, right in front of the crowd. He goes pop. Have a listen to that. The ball really felt it. What a goal. Talk us through it.
Yeah, as we see the replay, Enrique brings the ball in. Andre Karo just blasts the ball into the corner. The keeper had no idea where it was. It's a rocket. And I think that, that's his third goal for the night. It's a hat-trick.
Is it a third or second? Yeah, it's a hat-trick.
2 or 3, so he's got quite a few today.
It's a big goal because 6-1 now, 20 minutes to come. Could be a great goal advantage. Because goal difference is huge here in the series. Was no draws. No boring draws. As Brunswick, let's have a look at a different angle here. Look at this, right on the sideline. And the ball will come in a second, and the doctor takes his trademark little step. Here you go.
Yeah,
boom,
and whacks the ball into
bang into the top corner almost. Top bins under pressure.
Yeah, the technical team doing really well for the camera angles over there.
Yes. We're going to get more angles. We tried to get too many angles the last few weeks, and he was always skipping. And we got hauled over the coals for that. Zacconi to Apollo. Down the line to the Cat. The Cat can't get it in, and back on the pitch is Allison. Allison, Soto, Karo, and Enrique on the pitch right now. The keeper is Carlos Nunez. Soto. Doctor to Enrique, back to Karo. Down the line, he was looking for Allison, but the Cat pinches it to Apollo. Cut in there, Enrique. He's got plenty of work to do there. Will he start again? He has to.
Does well, holds the ball up really well. Slows the game down.
Does well. You can see he's played futsal. He's got good skills there. Serious futsal's a different beast, though. He's going to take his time to get into it. He will. And this guy's taking well with serious futsal, as you can see. Andre Caro's made it his own.
He just strikes the ball from anywhere and everywhere.
Martins gives a bit of work here. Enrique. Pacifier looking at him straight in the eye.
Looks like Enrique's dancing a little bit there.
Tell you one thing is, hasn't been that many that much eye contact since Valentine's Day. The ball be brought back in by Zacconi. Cross goal to Apollo. Pacifier. All the way back. Pacifier, who we named could be the most exciting player going around. Fan favourite, and sort of dwindled away after that.
Yeah,
it's the curse of the
Roberto Martin.
And it's punishment time, and they've recovered almost from the 7 that they copped last week. And now it's going to get ugly here, you beauty.
Yeah. As we see the replay, a turnover by Andrea Zaccone. Roberto Martin just intercepting the ball, taking a touch and toe poke through the keeper's legs.
Oh, and the delicious coffee, the Zebra coffee, and the beautiful hot chocolate from Zebra has been delivered here. What a beautiful, is it? Nice.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
The best.
Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. Not even Bilal Ali could have dreamt about this. The ball around the corner here.
Let's just hope we don't get into the radio transmitter.
Let's keep it on this side this time. The doctor. Allison. Back to the doctor. Scott Rico goes down the line here, kicks it out. Very uncharacteristic mistake here by the doctor.
He almost played the ball to Michael there, the head referee.
I thought he probably had Rico on the other side, just chose not to go there. He pretended to throw it in there, Salve. He didn't. He tries to get it back, Salve, but he hits his scone. And perhaps Salvi already overseas drinking the pina coladas on one of those beautiful European beaches. Summertime there in Europe. Pina coladas go down nice, you know that. There we go.
I actually don't know what they are, Peter.
Oh, they're a very soft alcoholic drink. It's almost cordial. I've got a bit of a pineapple with it. It's more a summer type of drink. It's a refreshing drink. That's about it. You can drink 700 of them and not even get tipsy. So.
Oh well.
Well, probably not 700. Oh, Yamashita. Yeah. As the Cats are bringing in Zacconi now, is there an answer for Brunswick? Is there more punishment? Will they be able to get bounced back? What do you think?
Honestly, don't think so, Peter. Tonight, Brunswick have been disappointing, very disappointing actually. We were mentioning about all those players going out through transfer, and I think it has definitely affected them.
Ball almost coming into the camera box.
Pascoe making up for the last week's 7-0 loss. They're 7-1 on the score sheet. You know, before last week, Pascoe had the best defence, but after conceding 7 goals.
Absolutely, and let's have a look at it here right now. Here, Pascoe conceded 36. 55 scored. Now another 7 to add, plus 1, 37. So 37 conceded right now. And the teacher makes it 2. And the teacher wasn't happy with the scoreline. He said, listen, I'm going to come and correct a couple of these reports. And he goes, pop. 7-2 the score, and it looks a little bit more better now. Let's have a look at the replay. Have a look on the screen there. And the teacher with a good toe poke pass, Nunes. And perhaps a little bit of a recovery coming through. Big shot there by the pacifier, can't get it through. $14 minutes 32 on that clock. Plenty of time in this one. Will the Bulls pick their way back, or will the Pascoe Lions just keep on going ahead? 7-2, it's not done and dusted. By no means, this is futsal after all. You just can't see Brunswick coming back into it, can you?
I doubt it, Peter. They might score a few and get a bit of respect on the scoreboard, but I don't think they'll get 5 goals, 6 goals.
That's right. What was the score in the first game? 7-1?
First game was, I think it was 7-1.
Oh, Doctor! Lovely goal by the Doctor!
All class.
And the Doctor just pecking away and getting a bit more of a gap between him and the pacifier. He's put 4 away now. It's a big goal. Let's have a look at it. Talk us through it.
Yeah, Roberto Martin plays the ball through to him, and he gets onto it and chips the keeper. Just class, all class.
Goal. Rico giving the last pass to him. Assist. 8-2.
As we see Josh Sassage come on for his first minutes of the game. Good to see Pascoe giving another youngster some game time. Will we see Jake Besenu get his first few minutes as well? Because I think, honestly, to be fair, the game is out of reach for Brunswick now.
The Fitzroy now are on 15 points.
Yep.
Brunswick will most likely stay on 21. That's 6 points, 2 games out. So it's not, hard to comprehend that Brunswick, with 27 points up for grabs still, could find themselves in the relegation zone. Yeah,
if they actually lose by a big margin, which they are right now, and Western Wolves beat Metropolitan by a big margin, they can actually drop the 5th.
They can drop the 5th, and then the decline does not stop sometimes.
Yeah, it does not. Oh, Andre Cara losing his feet.
Oh, Cara hits the pavement.
Tasting some court dust there.
Oh, pacifier can't win a trick, pacifier. So on the beaches of the beautiful European summer, drinking the pina coladas already. Oh, Rico. Does he pinch the ball? He does. Rico. Oh, and a good save there.
Good strike.
Rodrigo had to be good. He's copped a couple of whips right over the ear. That one could have been the 9th. The teacher. Teacher will have to pick it back. Teacher scraping through, gets
and
a free
foul.
kick. Does well, the teacher.
Good call by the referee, Michael Tiaras. It was definitely a foul. Can Brunswick score their second free kick of the game and their 3rd goal? We shall find out.
We'll find out in a second as Zacconi lines it up. There's a 2-man wall there as Carlos Nunes moves them aside. Zacconi's already put one. Zacconi's put a couple away before before this season. Will he get another one? Oh, and
Great save.
Oh, Calzone. What will he do?
Good inception. Was that a free kick? Yes, it was.
Free kick there.
Someone was holding Rico back.
It was a free kick, no doubt about it. You could see it. 8-2 the score, 11 minutes 24 on the Footslows Thomas Downs scoreboard. There's still plenty of time in this game. It's 6 goals is not an easy feat to break down.
Yep.
Especially with a doctor banging them away for fun.
Exactly. We haven't seen him score that many goals.
Since Western Wolves, 5 goals then. That was last season in an epic game.
Where he scored 5 or 6 goals.
I think Sofian kicked 4 or something.
And Andre Curros kicked about 5 or 6 himself.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Sofian's return game. I can't remember. It was a yellow card for someone here.
The incorrect substitution, and I think, who is that? Rico Hauser, yellow card. As I can see on the bench, Dianush Rasulzadeh is there. Surprising.
I'm not sure whether or not he's injured or something, but maybe last week, copying the horrendous amount of goals, they thought, let's give it a spell.
A bit of a change, and I think good choice. Carlos is doing well in goals.
Yes, he is. The ball over the top. It comes still to Calzone, the good fella.
Rodrigo doing really well.
Oh, beautiful ball. Sasic. Josh Sasic, the youngster now on the pitch now, getting a couple of minutes now. Very much needed. A couple of Pascoe Vale fans in the grandstand there just watching along. Crowds, it's a cold night tonight. Not a huge crowd tonight, but good numbers coming through the live stream.
Yes,
of course,
yes,
the live stream's improved. Here's Pacifier.
Very nice. Blocked by Josh Sasic. And also, just to mention, Peter, another player that's been missing for a very long time for Pascoe Vale is Breno Palati, who is a very good player.
Very good player, very good player. Little nutmeg there.
He's been out with
2-on-1
injury.
the doctor, too much for the doctor. Enrique.
As he was looking for his 5th goal of the night.
I think he might even get his 5th goal.
Yeah, I think he's got plenty of time. 9 minutes and 30. That's plenty of time for him.
Sasic with an important scrape off the top of the scalp. Messed up the hairstyle. They got a corner kick. Side, it's a corner kick. What will it do? Look at the camera angles here. Beautiful camera angle right there. Ooh.
Very nice camera angle.
Couldn't get into that important hole in the top of the tee. Zacconi, pacifier. Michele Silva, the pacifier, doesn't do enough as Josh Sasic scrapes and does his best, but pacifier too experienced on that occasion. Zacconi, back to pacifier. Doctor.
Very costly.
The teacher! And it was an important interception there by the teacher.
Yes.
Because that was open.
That was a very, very costly turnover.
The Lions were closing down. Rodrigo. Calzone. One touch. Calzone. Rodrigo comes in very hard. Side ball here. Calzone. All the way back to pacifier. Start again. Oh, and Sasic almost pinches the ball for the experience. Oh, it does well, the pacifier. This will be a brilliant goal if it goes in, but he can't. Would have been delicious.
Yeah, it would have been. But Enrique covered his teammate really well there. Not allowing the pacifier to get through.
And Carlos tried that ball a couple of times down the swing. It just hasn't worked out for him.
He's given the ball away, yeah.
He's given it away, but it's okay to give it away in those areas. It's not okay to give it away in your half.
Yeah.
Enrique will start again. Smart play.
Very, very smart. Just holding the ball, keeping possession. No need to rush. 8-2 the scoreline.
Oh,
but that is very dangerous.
This is dangerous play here. Enrique, does he lose the ball? He does. Over the top. Zacconi. Oh, great goal by Zacconi. And you just thought that Carlos Nunes should have come out and punched that out.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And it was a big, big error here by Enrique, mucking around with the ball in the defence unnecessarily.
As you see, the replay, turnover by Enrique, and just a little chip over the top, and Zacconi off the post, and in a good goal.
Good goal, and you know, Carlos Nunes there was in two minds. Does he come out or he's starting his line?
Come out. Even if you come out, your presence might, turn the player off from shooting.
That's right, but Pascoe are going to have to look at that because 8-3, and they've still conceded 3 goals. So John Caro does enough there. Conceding still 3 goals when the game really could have been ripped right open. goal says the referee.
Yeah, it's straight through.
Rodrigo. Plenty of time, 6 minutes 30 here. Another goal from Brunswick will make it very interesting. Ball comes in the middle here for another New Zealander. Jakey comes on the pitch
another.
now.
Shall we call it an interstater, or is that an international?
Well, New Zealand's almost another
almost
another state in Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost. I'm not sure they're not going to be happy with us saying that. Enrique. Got to be careful here. Serious futsal.
Yeah, he's already turned it over once in that area. Doesn't want to turn it over again. He does really well though.
Does he? He does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Oh, maybe not.
Up there. Got to be
very
careful
deadly and dangerous, costly almost.
Andre Caro's letting him know.
I would too. If I was Paul Vidic, I would have pulled him off. That's his second time.
I would have pulled him off as well. I definitely would have taken him off the ground. There we go. Pacifier. It's a Coney. Back to the pacifier. Dangerous, but good. Gets his design.
Good ball.
Lovely ball. Lovely goal. Is it?
Save.
Oh, it's a goal. And now they're in trouble. I wouldn't say they're in trouble,
Not
but
in
they're
trouble,
back in the hunt.
From being up by 6 goals, the deficit has been cut to 4. As we see a replay on the screen, Salvi and Yamashita linking up really well. The initial shot being saved and the teacher scoring the goal with a header just on the line. Carlos couldn't doing enough.
8-4, honestly, you know, Brunswick are back in the game, but Paul Vidic, as the manager, I'm very surprised he let Enrique in there. Enrique really turned the game around for Brunswick. Mucking around with the ball there in the back line. That's a big no-no.
Big no-no, exactly.
You know, you don't need to pass it, get out of it, get out. You've done it once.
Exactly.
Should have been dragged off the pitch again. There's a big mistake again as the lights almost go out here.
Yeah.
And anyway, nevertheless, great entertainment here. Pascoe 8, Brunswick 4. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty more to come with 5 minutes 19 on the clock. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the nation, around the world. Pascoe Vale still winning 8-4, Brunswick trailing, but Brunswick with the last 5 minutes, Brunswick have been the better team. And Pascoe Vale mucking around way too much. The clock hasn't started yet. Paul Vidic screaming, start the clock. He's just wants those minutes to go away. There's a bit of panic now in Pascoe Vale.
They conceded 2 quick goals in succession.
Hardens.
Oh, good turn.
Does he break through? The cat just gets rid of a pacifier. Pacifier now creeping into the game. He's been a slow starter in the last 5 weeks, 4 weeks.
And I think it's good to see Gerardo come on. He just settled the game down. Good player. I'm surprised they've opted to keep on Enrique and take off Jake. Oopsie, and he's been gone for a slide there.
Yeah, look, they're giving Enrique an opportunity to get his head around serious futsal. Now, it's a fast-paced, high-intensity game on a relatively smaller court. So, you know, the dynamics change. Like, I can tell you now, people might bag what we've got here in Australia, but, man, it's a perception. You put a great team together and you can do really well in Asia, you can do really well around the world with the players we've got here. And people that say otherwise, they shouldn't be in the game. They should be out of this game.
Oh, great tackle.
Oh, and well done. People that think otherwise shouldn't be in the game. As the aromas have really kicked in right now. Oh, Bilal Ali's just stepped up and God knows what's come out. Enrique, can he bang one away? As we can't get any words from Chiche. You Beauty has covered the mouth and the nose as Issa has been freaking out. See, when you're made of steel, when you're made of concrete, when you're made of real rock, nothing bothers you. And the aromas do not kick in when the peppermint's up the nostril. Here we go all the way back, Soto. Soto trying to burst and rub the teacher right there. Ooh. And a scrape there, couldn't beat him. And you saw the Soto trying to burn the rubber, the teacher following him all the way. Brunswick perhaps feel like they could get back into this game with another goal and go down for a showdown the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, they definitely can, yeah.
Saccone.
But I still think that Pascoe has done enough to win this game.
They've done enough. They won't be happy. They won't be happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy, definitely. The last 10 minutes has been poor by Pascoe Vale.
Definitely been poor in comparison to the the first half and probably the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Little touch, Pacify loses out there. He had a lot to do there.
Yeah, and he looks really tired. He's been playing many minutes again.
Oh, that's the other thing too now. Where are they going to get these extra players from now? Transfer window's closing. Have they done all their transfers? Are they done and dusted? Are the new players coming in? Saccone, Pacify with a shot there. Blocked and a corner kick. Two minutes, 25 on the clock. Will there be another goal here? Doctor just does enough. Pacifier, will he go back?
Yes, he does. And Andre Caro applying the pressure.
Gerardo Soto not happy with that header. He sort of hit the side of the head.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shove from the teacher from behind.
Dropped a bit of, got manhandled. Pacifier, Doctor.
Good block by the Doctor. It does well.
The ball will go out. Pascoe to get the ball in a dangerous zone here.
Yeah, another turnover by Brunswick. Just sums up their game. They've been off the standard tonight. They've been good in patches for about 10 minutes or so, but they haven't been up to standard.
Soto, Pacifier. Soto! And that was close as Allison was streaming down the back post. I'm surprised Allison's been off for so long. Thought Allison's added a lot to Pascoe. I think the starting lineup now back on the pitch.
Yep, except Martin. Martin was...
Who else was on instead of Martin?
I think it was Rico.
Rico, that's right, yeah.
Rico.
I think these are the players that Paul Vidic probably perhaps believes can get him through to the last minute and a half. 8-4. There's no danger of losing it, I think, but there's definitely...
a danger of copping one or two more goals.
Yeah. The cat goes down.
Foul, yeah, it's a foul call against Pascoe Vale.
The time now is 1 minute 27 remaining on the clock, on the stop clock. Last 2 minutes is stop clock. Crowd now creeping in for the next game as well.
Yeah, which would be another entertaining game.
Another, they must think he's made of glass because you can't see
anything.
Off the post. And another scrape, and they just missed. Whoa! Touch in the middle, teacher. Where was this Brunswick effort before?
Yeah, they're showing heart now and passion for the game.
There was no heart, no passion at all. Like 7-1
It is definitely too late, but could add one or two more goals to this game. So.
Soto. Could this be the nail in the coffin they're looking for? Big shot and just wide. A minute and 3 on the clock. Of course, Pascoe, it would be impossible to lose it from here.
Yeah, 58.9 seconds.
It's not completely impossible with stop clock rules.
Yeah,
but
it's the chances are about 99% done for them.
The way the game's gone all day, it's hard to see that happening as the cat tangles up with a pacifier. The Doctor goes across and it's not going to bother anyone. Saccone will gobble it. The cat back to Saccone. What will he do? Saccone, he's got the Doctor there, tricks and turns. Doctor's not going to let him go. Saccone, the Doctor pinches it. What will he do? He goes around, Doctor, they're mucking around. Allison, this is a joke here.
Yeah, Andre, unselfish like, he just played the ball to Roberto. I think he should have just had a strike.
Should have just gone left foot top corner. Yeah. The teacher.
Oh, very nice.
Saccone, nice. Starts again, Saccone. Soto, does he do enough? Soto trying to burn through.
Almost.
Rodrigo.
Good pressure.
Is there a goal here for Brunswick? Pacifier, Soto.
Good interception. Then tag team of the two.
Oh, Soto.
Somehow still got the ball.
How does he get around that? Cat comes around. Cat right through to the
Andre
teacher.
Caro.
Is there a fifth goal here?
He's got 4 seconds on the clock. Can he finish one more?
Oh, yes. He won't. There's 1 second remaining. It's got to be a long throw here. It's got to be a huge throw.
It's definitely game, set, and match for Pascoe Vale. As we hear the buzzer, the scoreline shows 8-4 in favour of Pascoe Vale.
Absolutely. It's a big win in the end. 8-4. If you look back on it, it could have been bigger.
Yep,
they had it at 7-1, and Brunswick looked all...
In all sorts, yeah.
In all sorts. They were dead and buried. And Brunswick and Pascoe, the Lions, mucking around with it a bit too much.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
And they let maybe 3 goals that they shouldn't have let go in, and obviously didn't score many after that. Nevertheless, it's 3 points for Pascoe, and well done to them. The Lions are back in the winning ways after copping a massive shellacking.
Shellacking, yeah, definitely. And, well, Brunswick went up the standard tonight, and we've seen that. They were good for about 5 to 10 minutes in the second half, but that's not good enough to win you the game.
Yeah.
And Pascoe run out winners 8-4 and move, I think, 6 points clear now of Brunswick. So
yep, absolutely.
Big questions to ask in the Brunswick.
Brunswick now are consistent. They're consistently losing, so it's going to be a big uphill battle for them. Let's go to a small ad break, and we'll be back with an interview. Bilal Ali will have one of the Pascoe lads to talk to. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Series Futsal Victoria.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bilal Ali. I'm here with Gerardo Soto. And Gerardo, 2 games now for Pascoe. How do you feel you're adapting?
Yeah, adapting well. You know, the first game was a hard game to come into against Carlton. You know, top of the ladder. They play really direct. They're very clinical on their chances as well. So it was a tough game to come into. But you know, as the season goes on, we're gonna go up.
And is it fair to say that you guys were angry coming into this game? You looked I'd say ferocious in the first 10-20 minutes of that game, and obviously reflected in the scoreline.
Yeah, you know, we were pretty disappointed with last week, and you know, we wanted to come out this week against Brunswick, very strong team as well, coming third. So we wanted to come. We knew it was going to be a tough game, so we came out, you know, made sure we didn't leave anything to chance really.
Is it a case of you guys now thinking we still play Carlton one more time? They can slip up. We've seen them lose a few times this season, and you guys just keep going and hopefully try to win every game?
That's it. That's the plan. You know, we have to play every game as if when we play Carlton again, it's going to be for the top of the ladder. So we're going to play every game to win the championship. That's it.
All right, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right, back to you guys.
Interview with Bilal Ali and Gerardo Soto, the Pascoe player who scored his first goal for his side. The game finishing 8-4 in favour of Pascoe. We will have a crossbar challenge now. Stay tuned. Some youngsters will hit the crossbar, and there are 2 more games tonight. Metropolitan against Western Wolves next. That's a massive clash, and the game of the round, the last game of the night, Carlton versus Hume. So stay tuned for 2 more massive games. We will be back shortly.
Okay, Hussein from here. All right, it's got big muscles, big legs, big kick. Let's go, Hussein. Ooh, okay, need to work on your accuracy. All right, sorry, back in line. Everyone had a go. We're all going again. We're all going. You want to use that ball? DJ, we need some music. DJ, some music. Okay. Moss, Do you want to do a footy kick? Do you want to do a football kick? A big kick. Okay, can I get... Wait. We're not ready. We're not ready. Go back. Can I get everyone? Let's clap in unison. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're the winner. Hey! It's a winner. Well done, boss. Winner, winner. Well done. Okay, well, winner. All right, Latif, you're up next. Let's go. Hey, can we have the ball? Can we have a ball? All right, we've got one winner. Well done, Mus. Latif, from there, any way you want. Okay, any way you want. I want you to win. Okay, wait. We're not ready. I want to see another winner. Come on. Let's all clap together. Hey, we're not... Oh, lucky we're ready. Wait, let's play. All right, come on. Going all together. Yes. Big man's got to... Who's up? Next. Okay. All right, we've got... Huss, do you want to come closer? You all right from back there? All right. Let's go. Everyone. Let's go, Huss. Come on, Huss. Oh. Okay, not today. Let's go, Angie. Come on. If you can win from anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Okay. A big kick. All right, just wait 1 sec. We're going to make a lot of noise. A lot of noise for Angie. Go, Angie! Oh, not bad. And that concludes our cross. Well done. Massive week of futsal. So anyway, we've got the Tuesday youth and the under 16s on Fridays before the men on Friday nights.
Yeah, let's go head over to Thomas there. Mauricio is waiting to tell us all about the men.
So the men's league, Serious Futsal Victoria, results this Friday is...
No men's, women's only, every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Don't miss the Frothcast.
Our goal is stopping yours. We are Metropolitan Futsal Club. Our goal is stopping yours. We are Metropolitan Futsal Club.
Okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined by ES5.
ES5 on
Ernie,
game day.
ES5 on game day. ES5 on every other day except Saturday, where they call him Dingo. Dingo, ES5, Maxwell
Okay,
Smart.
thanks for having me. This is Western Wolves versus Metropolitan, the third game of the night.
It's going to be a big game, this one here.
Series Futsal Victoria.
Oh, it's
the
gonna be
men
huge.
played every Friday night here at our wonderful world-class Futsalos Thomastown Stadium.
Right after the under-16 series, futsal under-16.
Correct.
It's kicked off first night.
Correct, yeah.
Round 13 was moved from Tuesday to Friday. It will be played on Friday just before the men.
Yep, which
That's
is great because all these under-16s, all the youth and the youngsters, the up-and-comers, they not only do they play before the men, then they hang around as well. And
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic to see the crowd. Have a look at that. Nice crowd come in to support both these two teams, Metropolitan and the Western Wolves. Always got a great level of support. Hayden Kanjo and his young crew there as well. It's going to be epic game because Hayden Kanjo, who moved over...
on loan.
On loan,
On
apparently.
loan.
It was clear that it was on loan.
They made it very clear it was a loan.
I'm not sure who I'm looking at. Are they Western Wolves or are they Metropolitan?
Now, Metropolitan.
The bearded burglar in there. We also got Adrian Zara as well.
Yep, so they've got a good team tonight, and they will need their strongest team to take on the Western Wolves tonight because it looks like the Wolves have a very strong side. In comes Tiama Koulibaly.
Oh, the dominator.
In here comes the Dominator. He's back. Looks like alongside him will be Matthew the Lion Cisse. And up front will be Sofian Sufi, Instant Impact, and the Silverback, Lockman Ramadan. So that's a very strong four, backed up by their goalkeeper, Billy the Kid. So
I'll tell you one
fantastic
thing, I
five.
like the look of this Metropolitan squad because Zara is an absolute gun in the back.
He's a fantastic player.
The 10-man Kanjo is going to go like exactly his name, 10-man.
10-man.
And then you've got Dynamo and the little experienced Alia Radzevic, the Emperor.
The little Emperor.
And away we go.
So, yes, and behind them is, of course, Jem Bisa in goal. So, two very, very good teams matched up against one another. It's more of a case of now who wants to win this, because I think Metro can win this, but the Western Wolves, they are a fantastic team. When they're on, they are on.
Oh, we saw that quite clearly, what they did to your
Oh,
boys.
they were more than on. They were very on.
They were on like Donkey Kong, as some will say. Cooler than the other side of your pillow on a hot day. So throwing comes in here.
That doesn't make sense. That's ridiculous.
Why?
They were on like Donkey Kong. They were super
Oh,
hot.
oh, what a goal!
Wow.
Rah, rah, rah!
Wow.
The little Emperor just goes snap as the crowd get really right behind him.
Ah, well done. What a way to
Metropolitan.
start. Metropolitan with a throw-in and a header. The shortest player on the field with a header.
Have a look at his throw-in.
So
Bang.
beautifully executed side ball play there.
And Western Wolves copying their own medicine with a throw-in. And
Tiama Koulibaly, the Dominator, absolutely in no man's land. He was just not defending anyone. So,
1-0.
yeah, perhaps he was looking at the back post as that throw came in, as the check happened from Alia, the little Emperor.
correct. As Dynamo Dino, not happy.
So let's have a look at this angle. So we'll see the check from on top. We'll see the check from on top perhaps afterwards. Oh, okay, so have a look at this. So Dynamo, the little Emperor, all by himself, unmarked.
Oh, and Billy the Kid almost saved it.
He got a hand. That's right. So
Oh.
Billy got a hand to it as well. And, unable to keep it out. So
I
beautifully
like the
done.
look of this Metropolitan squad. Zara. Oh, the Emperor almost ripping the hair out. And, it's going to be a big game here by Instant Impact because I have a feeling Metropolitan are fired up and Baldwin will be watching this game very closely.
Baldwin?
Of course,
yep.
they're
For
last.
a moment I went blank.
On equal points at the moment.
Okay.
Zara, and that's 10-man Kanjo. Metropolitan also got a little young Iggy on loan from Carlton. Apparently Zara, Dominator. Zara, we're going on loan. Does he get a free kick? Yes, he does.
Yes,
from the far
yes,
side.
yes.
Iron Fist calls it from the far side. Zara
So
insane.
I'll tell you what, that there is a top shelf call from Henry De Oliveira from the other side.
The Iron Fist.
The Iron Fist. So he waited to see if the nearest referee saw it, but at that moment he realised he wasn't going to make the call.
It was touch and go,
and he
free
called
kick
it.
too. Look, you know, a lot of these free kicks don't
Yeah,
get called.
but I think the referees did well because they let the play on happen to see if there was going to be an advantage. But in the end, the Iron Fist
Dynamo goes solo.
deemed no further advantage and called it back.
Here he is. Oh, the Silver back trying to Dominator now on the ball. Dynamo Dino gets a foot on it. Ball goes out. And
Dynamo
right in front of the
Dino.
crowd. You want some sniffles?
Nah. I get sucked in every time
Zara.
with that.
Sofian Sufi, the Silver back. Oh, Zara's throwing himself around. Timmy Kanjo and it goes right there to Boysa. And instant impact not happy with it. Dynamo Dino now has got Dominator in front of him. Dominator is big. Big task to get past.
Yeah.
That's Boysa. Now, you haven't called out the names, have you?
Yeah, I did it before the game, but I'll do it again now. So I'll start with Western Wolves now. Billy the Kid's got the ball in his hands. Here's the goalkeeper. He throws it long to Sofian Sufi up front with Lockman Ramadan, number 9. In defence is Matthew Cisse and the Dominator, which is Tiema Koulibaly. Fantastic five for the Western Wolves.
Again.
And the first 5 for Metropolitan. Jem Bicer in goals. In front of him, Hayden 10-man Kanjo. Next to him is Adrian Zara, a fantastic player. He's not only quick and skillful, but he's got a fantastic brain as well. So he's a fantastic footballing brain. In front of those two, we've got the 2 Redzepovic brothers, Alia and Dino Redzepovic. Both played over 300 gamers.
Well, Dominator somehow sneaks through, scrapes it, hits the Silver, he's sitting back. Oh, and it falls in.
Deflection just
right
trickled.
in the cradle. Tim Kancho, Dynamo Dino's got to be good down the line. Finds brother Alia Redzepovic. And the Dominator, he does what he does best and just dominates the contest.
He's a beast. A beast.
It's the ball now.
Yep.
To be brought back in by Sofian Sufi, instant impact. Here's Cisse the Lion. Cisse. He's got the trigger. Oh, Donovan doesn't muck around. And he
I
says,
tell you,
"Do
I
not
nearly
argue."
rolled his ankle in that tackle.
I tell you, Sofian Sufi just shake the header. He's going to go for it. Oh, and Boysa had to be good. Redzepovic. No subs yet. Are they trying to go alone? Instant impact. The wrong person you want to cop it to. Ooh, and a corner kick there.
Well done, Lockman. Well done, Ramadan. Well done. And
So
now, trying to curl it. Not a bad attempt from, what would I say? Let me work out real quick mathematics.
About 13
About,
metres.
14-ish, 15 metres.
If I said 14, you would have said 13, wouldn't you?
Nah, it was about 14 and a half metres.
Go get him some sec. Also known as Maxwell Smart Secret Agent 86, but on Saturday, it's full-on dingo.
Dingo.
Bloke with many, many nicknames. Oh, look at Ramadan.
So we're up to 14 nicknames, are we?
Ramadan!
Oh, there it is. Lockman Ramadan. The silverback.
The silverback turns around and just goes kawallop. Right in the back of the net, and it's like a onion bag move.
He goes what?
Kawallop.
Have a look at this. A beautiful turn. He receives the ball here. Beautiful turn and a beautifully placed finish to the back post. Well done, Lockman Ramadan.
1-1 apiece is Zara. Oh! So the answer is a slight tackle and a yellow card as the Iron Fist pulls one out. Oh, fantastic scenes here.
It's, I think I can't lip read really. I'm not the best lip read, but I think he was saying something along the lines of dangerous play.
Yeah, Sofian Sufi lunged. He had lost
Zara,
burnt rubber down the corner. Remember, there's a lot of pride here.
Yes.
You know,
there's a former Wolf in the Metro camp.
Cisse and Dino Redzepovic
Hey,
getting talked to.
there's no point asking Bilal Ali.
He doesn't. And Zara.
Oh, Billy the Kid just gobbles that up.
Carrera.
Yeah.
Shot. There we go. Zara and there's Tiaras. Keep your eye on the ball, mate. The Lions.
It is, of course, it is 1-1.
Oh,
Beautiful tackle by...
Oh, gets it through. Zara, be the kid. Mix up.
Oh, good save. Oh, ridiculous. How good is he?
Saliva Froth, be the kid. Amazing stuff here. It's going wild out here.
Wow. Let's get a replay if we can, please. If we can, please. In a moment, I suppose. Okay. Oh, have a look at this. Ridiculous double save. That was fantastic there. And then that one was even better.
Could have been playing.
Unbelievable. Hang on. Dickie Neese just popped up.
Yes, Dickie Neese. Hey, Saturday.
Absolute scenes in the crowd. When Hayden Kanjo scored his first goal, I thought they had turned on the Wolves, these fans. But they've actually been cheering everything.
Yeah, they're going both ways. It's a lot of pride here in Stake. You've got Sofian Su, brother-in-law versus brother-in-law.
Hayden Kanjo.
It's 10-man Kanjo he's talking about.
10-man Kanjo?
Scored his first goal last week.
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he meant tonight. I'm thinking, when did he score tonight?
For a shot. It's all right.
Someone's losing it. Yes.
Big long throw, Bryce, no problem. I'll talk over these two having a conversation. Oh, Zara's been fantastic.
Oh, no.
Oh, the kid. The kid. As the bearded burglar was waiting for a pass.
Yeah, he was. But look, from my angle right here on the sideline, I genuinely believe Alia went to pass that.
He just mispassed it.
And he miskicked it. That's right. And it ended up being the easiest of shots towards Billy the Kid.
Sofian. Oh, Sue. And that's how easy it is. For the instant impact, Sofian Suvi.
He makes it look easy.
And look at Zara, he slipped over the wrong ground, the Dominator. He gets it to instant impact. And instant impact past Boysa. The slightest of margins to that corner.
Yeah.
And what a dead-eyed dick he is.
And I suppose the difficulty with Adrian losing his footing where he did, when he did, was that he left 10-man Kanjo having to defend two players.
Dominator. Oh! And Zara asking the question, but the Dominator.
So if we have a look at this, 10-man Kanjo on the right of our screen, he'll come into the middle, but he's in between two players. So he's doomed if he does or doomed if he doesn't.
Boysa will look
so
back at that.
So beautifully done.
Boysa will look back at that and hope he did better, for sure. Ball comes in the middle, just like that, 2-1. The burglar. He's got Nathan Long on the pitch now. Huge recovery by Nathan Long. Must be amazing what happens when you go to McDonald's at the end of the night. Because both him and Chichek, remarkable recoveries.
Remarkable.
Long ball. That could have been
was
there.
Chichek's...
Long, through, Boysa, the ball stays in. Hey!
Was Chichek seen at McDonald's? No.
Well, it was...
rumours. Is that the word? Okay. What I was saying about Hayden Kanjo was he was left having to defend 2v1. So even if Sufyan didn't shoot and he laid it off to the Lion, Cisse, then he would have had the easy shot one-on-one at the goalkeeper. So,
okay. So Dominator, and it goes exactly where Sharpen normally puts it. Exactly in the Sharpen spot. As on comes the heartbreaker for the first time tonight. Heartbreak on the pitch, and what a great game. You know,
it's been a great game. First up.
A few weeks ago, you would have just said, this is Metropolitan all the way. Western Wolves all the way.
Yes.
Now, we're not so sure, are we?
Well, look, the Metro started 1-0 up, so gave us something to get excited about.
And they've had opportunities. The burglar, Dominator, Zara, they're going out of like 10 cats. Oh,
no,
heartbreaker.
No.
He's sitting back. Oh! And there's a lot of, and Boysa there. Boysa, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly scenes here. And Boysa's lost control
that was a bit
completely.
silly. A little bit silly.
And they've lost control completely.
That was silly.
And have a look at the scenes here. It's World Pandemonia's broken loose.
what is it? EF? What is it?
This was WWF, the old days. And the referees have got a lot to do here. What are they going to work out?
Yeah, that was it was disappointing to see from Jem Boysa. I think he went 1, 2, 3 times a bit too many.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he stays on the pitch.
Yeah.
I'm
all for teammates coming to help a situation and stop, but yeah, he just kept adding fuel to that fire there. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yes.
Have a look at Bay Media getting in there with the photos.
So we're going to give him a red card. He's on the pitch.
Yeah.
Can we see a bit of a replay?
if we can, perhaps if there is a replay.
And you see the tag.
Yeah, so I thought there was a free kick, which nothing happened. But yeah, the bearded burglar just with an elbow or a bit of a push in the back from behind. Yeah, it wasn't really that.
And the referees are asking the question. It's a long talk here. So huge. These are longer meetings than we have in the boardroom.
In the boardroom.
Yeah. So a lot of things.
Yeah, it was silly. Anyway,
still talking
we'll
in the background.
will we go to a quick ad break or not?
No,
we'll keep it frothy.
Stay here. Fantastic stuff here. There's yelling, barking. I'm not even sure what's going on in the background here. There's argument, and the referees have got to control it. The crowd's getting into it. So what are the referees?
Tell you what, there's a lot of waiting in the air.
Yeah, there's a lot of
all I know is our 10 o'clock game's got to start at 11. We'll be out of here at midnight tonight.
Fantastic scenes here. Let's get a look at the crowd. The crowd's getting really into it. Get a look at the crowd, son. Issa, get the crowd, get into it.
Get the crowd in.
Stop talking.
There's a lot of talk.
There's a lot of talk. I don't know if the top camera can see it, but the crowd's enjoying this. As the referee's in the way there, you won't get any more than that. Look at that. Nice crowd.
Yeah, fantastic crowd tonight. All right, Bay Media's got something.
The discussion between the referees very quickly is that if they're going to send one off, they have to send two off. That was about a minute ago. They've been in a deliberation for another minute since, so they may have changed their mind.
All right, thank you, Bay Media. That's why he's on the big bucks.
Oh, hang on now. We could have a decision here. Referees now going out now. So there's going to be a decision here. So the referees have come in now. There's going to be a chat here. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So it could be now in the middle here. So let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. A yellow card and a yellow card. A red and a red.
Card, both
wow.
Off. Whoa! Both players sent off.
So red cards for fighting.
And who got the yellow?
The bearded burglar, surprisingly.
The burglar got away with it.
He got away with it.
And Boyce has lost control here.
Yeah, he's all
lost control. He's got to settle down
pumped up. So hang on, let's go through the cards there. Yeah. So the bearded burglar gets away with the yellow card, and Billy the Kid gets away with the yellow card, and that was for.
The crowd's singing on. Boyce stops it as a look.
And the red cards was for the fighting, I suppose, or for the
melee.
For the melee. Anyway, Bilal's perhaps got something.
Yeah, I have to say, the referees there, they took about 2 minutes, but I still believe they got it wrong because Tiama actually did not retaliate. If you look back at the footage, he didn't retaliate, stood his ground, and then walked away straight away. So I think you'll look back at the footage and find that they got the decision wrong.
Maybe they did. We'll see it again.
It sounds like the commission.
Whoa! Oh, the big
busy week in the commission's office.
Now, what's the rule now? If both of them gone set off, a goal goes in, what happens?
Wait, let's ask Bilal. What's the rule?
What's the rule, Bilal? He seems to know everything else.
What happens, Bilal, if there's a goal now? Do they both put a player on each?
There's a goal. Do both players come on or they stay off? Let's see if you know.
Bilal's unsure. He's rattled. He doesn't know the rules.
Zara, let's get back to the game.
If there's a goal now, do they both put a player on?
No, it's both 2 minutes. Oh,
no, Bilal. You don't know the rules, Bilal.
You don't know the rules, son. But he's quick to comment. Another couch.
Keyboard warrior. Bilal Ali, the keyboard warrior.
All right, let's get back into the game as the bearded burglar brings it in. Zara to the 10-man Kanjo. 3-on-3 here. Be a full 2 minutes with 3-on-3 until the 2 minutes is gone. Burglar goes a shot, and the Kid.
He doesn't just save it, he holds it.
Good arms. Oh, long. Oh!
Well done, Digby. He stood tall.
Stood
brave.
That was very close.
Yep.
And so man-on-man here in the forward line, the Lion cuts it out there. The burglar will try and see it through. They've got to be both very careful here, the burglar. All the way back here, 10-man Kanjo. Kanjo gets his dispossessed. It was a handball play on, says the referee. Nathan just scrapes it out. It's a bit ugly right now.
Rushed futsal.
Kanjo to bring it in.
I can't see the bearded burglar staying on for the whole duration of this match.
Bearded burglar, there's a lot of sloppy play. 10-man, and you know who takes advantage of stuff like this?
Who?
It's the instant impact.
Yes.
They've got to get it to instant impact, and instant impact can just do anything. Both players come on, and Bruno Santana comes on now.
Santana.
Is it Bruno
All right,
Santana?
it's 4-on-4 Santos.
Bruno Santos,
It's
sorry.
4-on-4 now.
Oh, well, yes, down the line. Bruno, at least he didn't try nutmeg then, so that was all right.
Just wait. Just wait a minute. It's like the Melbourne weather. Just wait a minute.
Just wait a minute, it'll change. All 4 seasons in one. And our game has just deteriorated pretty much since the sending off. But we're going to get back into it any minute now. I think. Long goal!
Oh,
save!
Wow. Digby! What a save by Digby. What a turn by Nathan Long.
You don't have to scream, someone right next to you.
Okay, sorry.
What a great turn.
And then we missed the last bit.
Okay.
It was a beautiful turn.
Over the
It's
top.
gone. Hey, the stadium's gone silent.
Well, everyone's wondering what's going to happen.
That's a hint, DJ.
As the game now 2-1 the score, obviously. Both teams wearing the beautiful Legia kits, powered by Sports Portal. No short of representation here for the Sports Portalers. Oh, the Bearded Burglar with a snap. He goes again. Back to the Heartbreaker. Straight away. 10-man Kanjo. Straight into Long. Teammate versus ex-teammates.
I thought Aiden was waiting for the slightest of contact to go down.
Whoa, he goes right into the bench. 10-man Kanjo threw
10 men.
himself.
He slid like 10 men too.
Picked up by his ex-manager. 10-man Kanjo.
No, well, he is his manager. Remember, he's only on
he's
loan.
on loan.
He's only on loan.
So we haven't seen Iggy Latif, your player on loan.
No.
Zara, who started on the House on Fire. And the Dominator did such a fine job in putting that pressure on Zara.
The Dominator?
There's
The
no
Dominator ain't, he ain't out there.
Well, I was talking about, if you listen to what I was saying that Zara started so
Ah,
well, and
yes.
the Dominator did. That's all right, I'll keep you in the form, don't worry. What's he say? In the middle there, Zara lets it go. And it's pretty cold here tonight.
Freezing.
Very
freezing.
cold night here in Melbourne. 10-man Kanjo. Over the top. It's a bit sloppy. Hasn't been many good passes after the red card. Oh, Long goes a crack. He was going to go a big scrape around the body. They've just got to settle down, start playing it again.
A Metro